Hey, everybody, what's up? Let's try this. Let's see if this works. Doing some server hops on Twitch. We're gonna see if anything changes. Refresh your stream. So far, so good. Not an instant buffer like the last two servers. What are you doing, good boy? Midas giving his support. Anyway. Sorry for the hiccups. We'll see if this is any better. I'm on the third Twitch server now. We'll see how long it lasts. Okay, you should actually be able to see the game now. And I will check the missed subs and whatnot after this is over. Hey, you guys should be able to actually see what's happening in the game. Isn't that crazy? Let's do this. Chaos Warriors!
Bring us the carnage!
Oh, they got intercepted. Alright, we're gonna run the hounds back into the trees and just have them sort of stay away.
Warriors of Nurgle!
We're gonna get the giant to just go into the crossbows.
Exalted hero of
I need my exalted hero to kind of start helping.
Clefista sends
We're gonna try and flank with the Chaos Warriors of Nurgle. Chat, why is I feel like our squads are sort of panicking a little bit here.
Yes, Lord!
I don't want anyone to retreat! Back to the front!
Now is our time!
I got sleepy units! Somebody needs to intercept here. There we go. Oh yeah. There's a sneaky, perfect use of hounds. Has Etalyx used Festus's AoE heals or damage? These two abilities? Not yet. Just give me it's the first battle and my internet just started working and I just unpaused. All right? I think guard mode is on by default and it's messing up the giant. Guard mode is on everybody. Why is that? I don't know, but you're right, it is on. I was wondering what was happening. Because yeah, they're not, you're right, they're not pursuing anybody, but they are now. Alright, what is this? Replenish. Hey, there's a heal. Alright, hero is retreating from combat. That's fine. It's kind of our fault. Kind of our fault. He's gonna come back. In optimal first battle. We had some difficulties. If you're watching this stream, as a VOD watcher, it's difficult to explain precisely why we're here right now the way we are.
The
There have been some Twitch internet issues.
Rip out guts.
Is this the last unit besides their actual lord?
Where's the enemy? Exalted hero.
I'm not sure how we're supposed to get the knights to retreat. Outside of just killing this guy. That guy right there, he's having a good time. Okay. That wasn't our best work, but it was far from being something that we need to undo or redo. No, we didn't lose any full units. Nobody died. They just need to heal. And all the brand we can chase down. Finish the job. Okay. Take 2. Chat, we just need a good mental reset. I'm hoping that this Twitch server is the good one. Because we've been, what, 7 minutes with no drops? Just have a little... I am out of coffee, but that's okay. 103 kills in the big chaos, guys. Yeah, they put in some work. The Great Weapon Chaos Warriors MVPing there. I need to use Festus differently. He just kind of got in a little too close over his head. Reset from what? I didn't see anything. Is that a gray screen joke? Is that a can't see anything because there's 7 pixels on the screen joke? Anyways, I guess I should specify again, since this is a different stream, that this is a sponsored stream. Because the other stream disconnected and we reset, but this is an ad stream, by the way, Chad. What do we want to do with these guys? I kind of want the infections. We can incubate the captives. Expose the captives to infection, then incubate and render down what is left. And that helps us. Oh, we can get souls. Okay, so we have to choose between souls and the new plagues, basically. Dude, 2 sponsor streams for the price of 1? In one day? Wow. That's crazy. Alcohol night at this rate? Maybe. I think I want to focus on incubating and do some more plague.
A lot.
So we're going to have to do a lot of fighting. So if you're wondering what the difference is. So the Gifts of Chaos requires souls. So if we acquire souls, we can get a bunch of buffs and power-ups. And eventually fill all this in via the tech tree. Looks like we can unlock new slots with tech. And then on the Plague Cauldron side,
So many cadavers.
we can brew new plagues and concoctions in our city by using infection points. I got 37 right now. So if we want to add symptoms, we're probably gonna need to unlock these, I would assume. Hey, Talon Chat, hope you're having a good one. Well, it's gonna get better. Because the new mechanics look like fun. We just have to have the servers work long enough to see them. Okay, before we end our turn, Festus leveled up. And what does Festus have to offer? Festus will eventually get a whole slew of new abilities. We got fleshy abundance. So, some heals, reflect melee damage. There's a lot of good choices. We got the campaign move range, which is always a really nice choice. Up top, leadership aura size. That seems good, just because we had some units that were retreating from combat, like, right at the beginning. And if our leadership aura is larger, then it will inspire troops from greater distance. Festus being pure support seems cool. Yeah, it seems like, that is the idea, where we want to have leadership aura cover more people, heal them, give them buffs, and not have as much of a focus on, like you said, making them a melee fighter. So the entire Legendary Lord melee is gone. We can buff friendly troops, we can buff our units as a whole, we can get spells that will, in this case, we do some offense. We have Blight Boil is a explosion spell. We got some heals, got some armor buffs. And then on this one, we got what? Chance of plague spread, 25% bonus hit points, and unit mass? So what, we just make them heavier? An apple a day. Self-medicating himself with infection, the doctor instigates symptoms upon his own body that amplify his vitality and girth. Casualty replenishment rate. Okay. Let's take, I want leadership aura first, but I also want the spells. But just the aura, I don't want my units to retreat if I have any control over that. We have another skill point. Okay, so let's do one skill point there and one skill point on Root Marcher, or what is this? Melee attack debuff. Actually, if we're gonna do leadership aura, why don't we just focus on making them sort of support and get dominating presence? But then I have to choose what type of infantry and units I want. I'm not prepared to make that decision yet. See, I'm just gonna take the campaign move range. Okay, and then our new hero will eventually get like a Chaos Chariot or a Servant of Decay, and there's also a mechanic now whereby I think you automatically get mounts, so they don't make you spend level up skill points on mounts anymore. So you don't feel bad about getting like a horse when you're eventually going to get a chariot. So that's a nice change from the last time I played. That was a while ago. I like having somebody that's good at combat, so let's just make them a melee attacker. I want to get them some training XP as well, but just I need to have somebody that can go hunt other legendary lords, or just lords in general. That was the best quality of life update they've done. Yeah, it's really good. Very good. Okay. Unit is in foreign territory and is therefore not replenishing. So we really need to take Krudenwald. But the garrison at Krudenwald is better than our army is right now. So, as much as I want to just go straight in, I don't think this is gonna go well. Maybe we can just siege it for a couple turns. And I might be able to recruit some more units next turn. We also have Warband Upgrades. Upgrade experienced units into new and more powerful forms, or devote them to specific chaos gods. Select the unit and then select an upgrade. Well, I don't have anyone that I need, that I can upgrade yet, I don't think. So any of our given units we can pop into that slot and then say make Marauders into Marauders of Nurgle or Marauders into Great Weapon versions of Nurgle. And you'll pay just gold, I guess. So that's really cool, actually. And then the tree goes all the way up to Chosen. So once they get to a certain rank, like let's say the Chaos Trolls got to rank 3, we could make them armored for money. That's really cool. And they're grayed out if we can't pick them. So if these guys are rank 7... Chaos Warriors. Let's upgrade them to Chaos Warriors of Nurgle with great weapons. I want to see their stats, though. So the stat increase is they actually
Never any real doubt.
lose 5 more speed, but they gain melee defense and poison attacks. So it's poison build for Nurgle. How's the campaign so far? What's up, Colris? We're kind of just getting into it because we had some Twitch server problems, unfortunately. So the Twitch servers were giving us a hard time. But I think it's finally somewhat stable now. So we kind of basically just started because of tech issues. Unit mass makes the units not get knocked around as much. Well, that's good too.
Nurgle saves
Okay,
us
let's just do this upgrade. For 225 gold, I may as well just go all in on the poison since that's our specialty anyways. And these guys are already Chaos Warriors of Nurgle, so they should already have that Mark of Nurgle, which is a poison that... A unit with the Mark of Nurgle has poison effects, better hit points, better melee defense, but reduced melee attack and speed. So we're slower, but we do a lot of poison effects, which is fair. Okay, and then let's upgrade the Marauders. So all 3 Marauders are going to become Marauders of Nurgle. So they lose the speed, they lose the melee attack, but they get the defense, they get the extra hit points, and seems like a side grade upgrade. But also making them of Nurgle makes them subject to our Nurgle authority, right? Whereas without being specifically Nurgle units, I don't think they get the bonus for upkeep, recruitment, casualty replenishment, and so on. So that's good. And I want the army to be stronger in general, so let's get them all upgraded. I think that's a good use of our cash. All right, then Brass Keep. This is our HQ. This is our home base. And we got some open spaces to build up here. We're already at a level 2 Chaos Fort, so that's just giving us a basic garrison and some money per turn. So I can either allow us to recruit horsemen by upgrading this building, or build a completely new building. I like producing resources to trade. I don't know how much we get to trade right now, but we can just make money off of those. We can build another military building so that we can start recruiting either Chaos Warriors or Trolls. We can also do a Chaos Shrine that allows hero recruitment and 30% bonus favor from all buildings. We can recruit a sorcerer that way. Or we can get better garrison and also some Nurgle corruption / plague spreading, which we want to do. The more plague we spread, the more plague we can sort of concoct, from my understanding. And then the corpse mound is plus growth. It's always nice to build a plus growth building early on. And casualty replenishment. Just more growth equals a larger keep, and our growth level is like 0 right now. Or we have 0 population surplus. So we need population surplus to unlock higher tiers of the keep. And once we go all the way to max, we'll be able to build all the top tier buildings in and around this settlement. Lovely home. I like what you've done with the place. Oh, thank you. That's so nice. I'm going to go with a growth building. So let's start a corpse mound. And I don't really have enough money to do anything else at the moment. So investing in some income would be nice too. There's a commandment available. What's that? I mean, I know what that is. But I mean, which one are we going to do? So each time we have a province, and we control, I think, the capital of the province. We have to unite Hockland down here.
Praise Sigmar.
Wait, is the middle mountains all alone? Is it just one? Okay, Hockland, yeah, it's its own thing. That's interesting. I don't think I've seen that before. So the Brass Keep is the province capital of the province, and since we technically control the whole province, we get to make a commandment for the betterment of the province. We can start corrupting adjacent provinces, We can exploit vassals to cheapen construction and make warband recruitment better. They've come to the wrong place. Campaign move range for enemies, so it's just debuffing people in your territory. Plague Apothecary is just growth and chance of plague spread. I say either the growth one or the corruption. Chad, do you have an opinion? I love the flesh chandeliers. They really enhance the feng shui of this place. Growth, corruption. Corrupt them all. Yes. No help. Growth first is solid. What does corruption give? Corruption basically makes good things happen for us and bad things happen for them. So, like if we look at Crudenwald, you can see Nurgle corruption adds, I think, let's see, we get 2 from plague, -3 from buildings. If you have enough corruption, I believe it will start to cause discontent in the neighbors, and they will have to sort of deal with resistance. And it can get high enough where it causes different settlements to sort of break away. It appears to give you as Nurgle growth. Yeah, it seems like it gives me +1 growth. So more corruption is just better for us in general, but also bad for our neighbors. Because we're spreading it. We're influencing them. But yeah, I'd say growth because it also chance of spreading plague to armies in a province, or in this province. So let's lock that in. And that should be it for the turn. Unless we want to spend another Gift of Chaos. We're just going to have to pay for upkeep. So we have 3 choices. Rotting Retinue gives us instant gifted units pool. I don't know where the gifted units pool is. We get an army ability, Summon from Beyond. Interesting. But we have to have the technology before it's active. So there's Nurglings and the Plague Bearers of Nurgle, who are added to our pool. And then the Bloom of Decay. Growth per region is +75 after winning a battle. So, all provinces. That's incredible. And then here we have the Beast of Nurgle and the Nurglings added to the gift pool. So this is Plague Bearers versus the Beast. Is this Immortal? This is Immortal Empires, yeah. We just started, though. Okay. I'm gonna do growth per winning battle after seems broken. It seems really powerful. How many more battles are we gonna do right now? Let's just, I should have already done that first, and that would have been nice. Now I'm kind of like sunk cost, want to try either the armor piercing boys or the sword infantry. But sure, let's do the +75 growth. Add that to the slot and grow a little more powerful. Okay, so we're gonna lose 100 of our souls next turn. Let's see. All corruption types have positive bonuses and negatives for everyone else. Yeah. That is correct. Anyway, while the turn's ending, I can finally look back now that we've resolved these tech issues. And Cap420, thanks for the 11 months of sub. What's up? How you doing? Northern9 says 3 Kingdoms is how I found your channel. I read your comment, but thanks for the tier 2 sub. That's a long time ago, but it was a very fun campaign.
Dark gods made manifest, mighty lord. Harness the gifts afforded to you by the ruinous powers, and you shall be unstoppable.
The warriors of chaos seek nothing but to sow destruction among the mortal races. Their vast armies march south from frozen wastes to slaughter and destroy. Indeed. But thanks, Northern9, for the double subs. Ziora said, hello, everyone. Hi, Ziora. Jackson TC said, 12 months of being your favorite chat member. 13, actually. Whoop89, thanks for the 30-month sub. What up? Mizrahai is back for a 37-month reign of terror. Thanks, Mizrahai. Major Spacer, we are playing on the super map, so there's the Immortal Empires. Check it out. It's very big, large campaign. The Dark people arriving for 18 months. Hi, The Dark. Thanks for joining us again. And Blargo1213, you sound like you would be in the Nurgle fan club, so thanks for popping in and saying hi. And chat, if you did just join, we're playing as Festus the Leech Lord, one of the 4 new legendary lords in the Champions of Chaos DLC. Ooh, we have a new Marauder and a new Poison Hound. To recruit, I don't mind if I do.
Acceptable.
And I'm gonna instantly upgrade this Marauder. Wait, no, I'm not. I gotta wait. They have to be rank 5. Okay. So we're gonna wait on them. But yeah, there's 4 new legendary lords in the DLC that we've been sponsored to check out today. If you do want to take a look at it, you can do exclamation wh3 in the chat or catch it when Nightbot comes around. Let's go ahead and move over here and get ready for a siege. But it comes out on the 23rd. So just a few short days on Tuesday for less than 15 bucks. Alongside the Immortal Empires, which is the giant map that combines all 3 games, like I just showed you. That'll be free. And I think there's a free LC Lord. Is this with the Blood DLC as well? I'm playing it with it. That'll also come out on Tuesday, I think. So there's a lot of new stuff on Tuesday. And it'll also just be a nice time to jump into the game and the campaign if you haven't already played Total Warhammer 3. And you can either like check out the game by itself, it's really fun standalone, or play it on Game Pass. Pyrrhic Victory. That's because they don't really have that many units. But what they do have is we're just not in really great health. What if I just encircle them and wait them out? We're just gonna lay siege because I'm just worried that Festus himself, I let him get way too low last time. I could recruit a new lord. We're making like 1,200 bucks a turn. I think it's a little too early to get another army in, and I can't recruit any heroes yet, so that's fine. But we need to kind of break out of this shell. So our money is favor, so we could generate more favor with raid trophies. It's just 400 extra a turn. Or I could go ahead and wait for cultist camp to get the dies. Which we should probably get the unique resource that's here. Is only Warhammer 3 on Game Pass? Yeah, Warhammer 3 is on Game Pass, but you can technically buy the other DLCs on Game Pass, but the game itself, you can play it there. Are the gifted units back in town? That's a good question. Where are the gifted units? Let's try and track them down. Because I know they're here somewhere. And let's see what our campaign objective is. Control at least 13 of the following settlements. That's a short victory. Or we can do long campaign victory, because this is long. 80 different settlements. And then we have domination, which is occupy, loot, raise, or sack 272 settlements. I have 1 and 2 on Steam and couldn't try 3 on my other computer because it was too slow. Yeah, it seems like the performance is good right now for me. Okay, I think I'm gonna save money and just stay encircled. They can survive the siege for probably a number of turns. Yeah, they'll probably start taking a little bit of attrition, but I don't want to fight this yet because I'm just not ready. So we're gonna stay encircled. 272 is only half the map. Well, you don't think half of this map is enough to say you won? And keep playing then, and you can just conquer the entire map. You know, that's fine too. All right, let's skip the upgrade notification and just go ahead and have a nice fast turn. Where are the gifted units, though? Where are the gifted units? A present for me?
Make cadavers.
Because they're supposed to be available instantaneously. So I'm not sure yet. If you have half the map, getting the rest is just an exercise in patience. You pretty much would be just going through the motions at that point, yeah, I think. Because I don't think there'd be anything that can stop you. At the point where you control half of this map, you are likely just auto-resolving every single battle, I would assume. Probably not doing... Oh, souls, negative 100. Yeah, we're just gonna have to fight this one to keep our souls up, and that's fine. Because we can do a lot now. We have enough money to get the special resource. The cultist camp dies. So that we can either trade and or make money with that. Some gifts will be lost next turn unless their upkeep can be paid. See, these are the gifts. There's a gifted units pool. That I have not yet uncovered. The pool is somewhere. Okay, they only took a teeny bit of attrition, but that was enough to take the auto-resolve from Pyrrhic to close victory. So I'm just gonna say save it. And let's jump in. We're just gonna take extra good care of Festus so he doesn't get too hurt. So let's jump in. But yeah, for those of you that do have the first and second game, that is where you'll be rewarded for having those copies for Immortal Empires. Because you can't play Immortal Empires without the, like, the access to the first games. But if you do have Warhammer 3, you can still join Immortal Empires multiplayer campaigns, as long as the person who launches the multiplayer campaign owns all 3 games. So even if you don't have it, you can kind of like sort of share it with a friend that does, which is really cool. If you want to play it together, because of course the whole game is campaign co-op, baby. So if you do want to jump in and play different factions with your friends, you definitely can do that.
Caution. You face an entrenched enemy that has...
You can play with all 3 games now, just not the factions. I am just reading what I have been given. And what I have been given says, owners of the Warhammer trilogy will be able to access the huge map of the entire Warhammer world through the Immortal Empires campaign. But it says owners of only Warhammer 3 may still join Immortal Empires multiplayer campaigns launched by an owner of all 3 games. So I think you are mistaken. You do need to at least own the base games. You don't have to own all the DLCs. But if you join a friend that has them, you only need Warhammer 3, which you can either buy or play on Game Pass. Okay, anyway, army time, siege time, castle time.
Master of plagues. Dark
So, Festus, you just kind of... This is a very open map. We have some supply locations that we can capture. There's a key building there. What? Look at this power. Oh my goodness. It's very much in our favor. Is 2-player co-op still the max? No, I believe it's 8-player co-op now, isn't it? There's a lot of people. 8-player co-op is big. So many different player factions. Play with all your friends. Play with every human being you know in real life. That's because you only know 7 other people. Okay, I'm just figuring out, we can actually put our troops on the outside anywhere we choose, as long as it's outside this green circle that goes all the way around. So if we wanted to go to a completely different area, we totally could. But the game kind of put us in front of what I think is the 2 largest openings. And they both benefit because they meet in the middle, so I like that quite a bit. And this seems very close, but we probably have to walk the furthest to the key buildings. So I'm gonna put Festus kind of behind enemy lines here. Where are the towers on this map? I don't know if there are any. But yeah, we just have to capture as many different hotspots as we can.
We are the foe.
So we're gonna have the Great Warriors go here, and we're gonna put them in group 2.
Warfare.
And I'm gonna send them alongside 2 Marauders of Nurgle, who are a little bit wounded, and so I'm gonna put them kind of staggered.
Plague and pestilent. Pestilent marauders.
I'm gonna put them in their group. Okay, then we're gonna have you in group 2,
Festus.
group 1,
Warriors of
Chaos Warriors of Nurgle in group 1,
plague and
regular Marauders of Nurgle. Okay, then the regular Marauders are gonna go with you. And we're gonna try and funnel up 2 sides simultaneously. Okay, the Warhounds. I want to start the Warhounds hidden in a forest somewhere if I can. Is there a forest I can hide them in? I don't see any. Okay, so they just kind of have to be back here. Is what it is. Okay, Chaos Giants. You go with group 1.
I don't fail.
There you guys go. And then Big Giants. You go over here with group 2. Let's do this. And then instantly pause to find out what's happening. I know 6 other people. Oh, good. You can still play a big multiplayer campaign. So they have made a barricade here that we have to break down. They got some swordsmen guarding the neck, swordsmen, spearmen, and some crossbow boys, and they've positioned a few different barricades by the key objectives. So we're gonna deal with that. People arrive. What happened? Kaibo, internet's working now. Or Twitch, we found a Twitch server that is working. Well, good for us. Okay, we're gonna just basically just sprint in. We have only melee. So there's no reason to be coy. This actually worked out nice because their spearmen would be better against our chaos trolls and our monstrous. So we're gonna send the monstrous against their swordsmen and try and just break through and go straight for the crossbows. And then have our heroic leader also just kind of make for that squad. And then on this side, we're gonna have the Chaos Giant. Still good against the Spearmen, even though they're Spearmen. Spearmen, of course, just being very nice at countering large. And here's your boy Festus. I want to read your abilities. Replenishes the hit points of combatants, plus 0.2% heal per second. Affects all allies in range. We also have the Harbinger of Pestilence. Causes damage to nearby enemies. It's a dot. So we're gonna go with the heal again since we're in a little bit of danger. And just kind of run forward, but try and stay out of harm's way. And then we're gonna do a little stream of corruption because we got magic. We may as well do some spells. I don't know if they're gonna... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Hold on, cancel that.
showed me his means. It is your turn.
Wait.
Exalted hero of Nurgle.
Hold left mouse button. Yeah, that's what I was doing. He turned off the heal. What? Oh, I turned it off. I double-clicked it. My bad. Okay, we'll I'll turn it back on. Hey, turn it back on! I was using that! There. We got it.
Into possession.
Okay, they're kind of wiggling around a lot.
Destroy it! By the keep clear!
I've chosen to focus on just one side of this battle. Well, there's your poison. Thwomp. How we doing over here? Chaos Trolls have kind of been surrounded on multiple sides, which is not great. I'd like to break off and give them some support so they're not getting the debuff from being surrounded.
Warriors of Nurgle, bringing
So we're gonna try and like kind of squeeze on past them here. All right, Festus is healing and healing everybody else, which seems very strong. We should go ahead and try and finish the job on these nerds. Give them a nice little melee debuff. Hey, we got the Marauders in. Okay, we kind of forced their crossbowmen to do a little retreat. I'm gonna try and flank over here with my Chaos Warriors, because this should be enough to just fight some spear boys. Where's my hero? I'm gonna send my hero against their hero. Excuse me. The little starburst, that's Leopold Flinsberger. Are we stuck on someone? Let me through! I have somewhere to power walk! Oh no, the Chaos Trolls.
Rip out guts! The Leech Lord provides!
Okay, so we got their spears to leave.
Warriors of Nurgle!
We have their swordsmen surrounded. And their archers are on like a nice defensive position here, which is super annoying. I don't think the enemy's having such a great time right now, but that's by design. It's always nice having a giant. Even their brave hero retreats from battle. You're retreating the wrong direction, Spearman. I'm still here. Oh, hi guys. Oh, hey, what's up? What are you guys doing back here?
Sends us. This where the Fly Lord commands.
So once we get these guys to retreat, we're probably gonna branch this trio towards this objective if we still need to. If we get all of their units to retreat, then we just win anyways.
Death, decay! They will rot!
Our units are so incredibly slow, but that's because we're so strong. We just don't have anywhere else to be. We power walk like a horror movie bad guy into the opposition.
All shall die! Hell for Nurgle!
All right, I'm gonna let somebody keep chasing these nerds. I'm gonna send the giant over here to the wall. We got both of these guys to broken retreat, and that's it. Okay. We didn't even have to go do the objectives. That's an easy win. Decisive. Ooh. The prediction said close victory, I think, so I'm happy with that. Festus basically full heal. Yeah, that seems very strong. He's back to full health and is healing all of his friends. Very good. Anyways, Knight says, hey, this game is missing an option to name each individual unit after chat. Don't worry. How many of losses did I take? 134. 134 chat members just died as casualties in this conflict in my heart. I want to be that one. Ooh, I got an opal amulet. So, the settlement is captured, and I'm assuming we should probably just occupy it at this point to expand our holdings. I only got 90 souls, and I'm going to use 100 in the next turn. Uh-oh. We might have bit off more than we could chew souls-wise. So, we're going to take control of this settlement. Get some infection points. A new talisman that is automatically equipped for some melee defense and a damage resist ward save, which is just 22 seconds of don't take any damage sometimes. That works for me. And we gained the new cultist follower.
Festus, the Leech Lord.
Basically an equip that we get to put on. You get souls in raising. You do, because of how many people you slaughter, of course. But yeah, I gotta figure what to do with this 6 soul deficit here if I need to take a gift away.
Love the sick.
Alright, Festus the Leech Lord. You have another skill point. I think it's time to go down your primary magic tree since we got faster campaign move range. Miasma of Pestilence is an overcast spell. It's a spell that can be overcast, rather. And will lower the cooldown so we can spam this ability more often. It's a melee and charge debuff to our enemy, but it'll unlock the other spells on this tree so that we can unlock those next time we level up. Okay, looking good. People arrived. Jeff Hammer. Hello, she's the worst. Chat, if you just joined us, we kind of just started the campaign, so you're here right at the beginning because we had some crazy technical difficulties at the beginning, unfortunately, and had to restart the stream, which I never have to do, but of course it happened today on a Saturday special stream. But honestly, it's been going good for the last 45 minutes since we found a better Twitch server. So hopefully it keeps going that way. So listen, there's two ways a tech issue stream can go. It can go bad and you have to turn it off and stop, or you can fix the leaky ship and use the water pumps to resuscitate it and make it into something serviceable, which I hope we have. So, Festus. The only thing I don't know how to do is gather those not the plague cauldron. The gift pool is the only thing I'm not sure where it is. We must be the leaky pumps. Is the Gift of Chaos banner on the bottom? This is gifted units. Yes, it is. Instantly summon elite units granted by Gifts of Chaos. There we go. They still cost you things, so they're not free. But they are instant. So that's good. And then there's our Regiments of Renown. We haven't unlocked yet. Alright, good call. For the Giant, can we change him into Nurgle? I think it has to be a certain level. What level is he right now? Chaos Troll is rank 1, so probably not. Because they can become an armored Chaos Troll at rank 3. So not Nurgle, but armored. They can be upgraded, though. Okay, the Plague Cauldron. We have enough points to... We have 90 infection points, in fact. But I can't use these until our technology probably unlocks them for us. But we can change the base plague if we want. Right now we're doing there's the Festus pox. Attrition, casualties suffered from all attrition down 75%. Non-Nurgle armies replenish slower. Let me see which one is active right this second. Which one is active? Or do I have to, do they have a limited amount of time? Yeah, that's a good question, actually. Okay, let me read. Plagues of Nurgle. Nurglish factions can create plagues in the Plague Cauldron panel. New plagues are created from a base plague. Symptoms may be optionally added. Recipes shown on the Plague Cauldron panel may be followed once all symptoms are available. A created plague will appear at the character or settlement that was selected when the panel was opened. Alternatively, dedicated plague cultist heroes can be summoned to carry the plague. Plagues of Nurgle cost infection currency to create, earned by spreading plagues, by chaos cult buildings, and by post-battle options. Plagues have a chance to pass between settlements, armies, or heroes, earning infections with each transmission. Plagues may be spread within the faction in which they originated as well as spread to other factions. Battles will always guarantee transmission. Interesting. The plague should be on your army still. That's kind of what I gathered, yeah. So I'm just trying to figure out where to read all these sort of different effects and tooltips. There's Festus Rot. It will stand for 4 more turns. It's extra souls from battles and extra corruption. But my question is, if I concoct another plague, whether it will sort of change the one that I already have or add to it to do multiple plagues. If we have green stinky around us, we have plague. Probably. Alright, here's Krudenwald. Just a single spot here. Very small. Lets you recruit marauders. We have a new technology if we do the Twisted Relic. Okay, sorcerers or post-battle loot. Could be wrong, but I think it overwrites. I would think it overwrites. What's up, Zap Guy? How's it going? Antagonist is here with some bananas in chat. I probably want to spend my money on the capital right now because we still have... Oh wait, no, we need more growth first. Okay, so maybe we should just spend it on our army. How far can I go? Festus has to basically stay here since we just conquered the settlement, I think. So maybe I should just build a building here. Let's build... What is this? This is a small garrison. A warband camp. Keep it from falling back into enemy hands. Sure, let's just do... a ritual hut or the Twisted Relic as item. I want the souls gained from battles, all armies in adjacent regions. So it seems like that's pretty encompassing. Let's go for that. I need souls, clearly. Let's focus down on the souls. And then we gotta decide where we're going to attack next. Some gifts will be lost next turn unless their upkeep can be paid. That's very sad. But also predictable. We probably knew that was gonna happen. Oh well, it is what it is. So we've got this tiny little slice. We are surrounded on 3 separate sides. We have the Empire. We got a complete Hawkland, so that's probably our next goal. We've got the dark fortresses of the Empire here in Middenheim. And then the Empire from Nordland to the northwest. Then to the northeast, Ostland. So we're surrounded on 4 sides, I'm sorry, with Empire. So we're gonna be fighting a lot of humans. Lots of Empire needs to die. So Hergig is the next one, because it'll complete the Krudenwald region. But we can't move this turn. So let's see what happens. Oops, all humans. Fighting humans is good as long as we can poison them and make them ill. If you're not surrounded on 4 sides, are you? Well, truly surrounded? That is a good question. Nurgle's presence can be felt at the altar of sacrifice, inspiring the hearts of his adoring followers. So, +1 Nurgle authority for each active gift of Nurgle. So we learned about authority. It's a new mechanic.
Impossible.
Impossible. And it's here. So the more authority we have 6 out of 10. So it looks like 10 is the max. But we get bonuses to upkeep, recruitment costs, upgrades, and how fast our units replenish, which they are doing so now after taking some hits in the last battle. We can do the same thing for undivided authority. So we need that to kind of give ourselves some various buffs. We have a little bit of money, not a lot. We just lost, we're gonna lose a bunch of chaos next turn, but we have to do a new tech as well. So we can do battle healing cap plus 10% for each. Chat, here's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming since that Festus can do an in-combat AoE heal, there's a maximum that you're allowed to heal. I don't know what that is, but it looks like the heal cap can be increased. So that you can either continue to heal more, longer. Path to Glory, minus 25% souls to devote to Nurgle. Souls cost to devote. That would be nice. Or just more Nurgle corruption. So it looks like a difference in sort of souls and corruption that leads to bonus growth effects for the Dark Fortress buildings. Human Trials. New passive ability. 2 new passive abilities. And a better cooldown for lore spells. And death spells. Used to be no cap in game 1, which made regenerating units busted. Oh, that sounds fun. Alright, let's do, I would say, I'm thinking battle healing and the cheaper souls to devote. That sounds good.
Fascinating.
The Plague Cauldron, I think I'm gonna leave where it is right now. Because I don't want to replace our current plague. Let's make our army a little better. And then maybe just go to town on Hergig, if we can. How big is the army that's here?
No.
It's only 5 units? And then the garrison itself is considerably larger. 3, 6, there's 10. It's like 15 units. It's pretty intense. But I think if we get the Furies, we can pick people off of battlements or fly behind enemy front lines to pick at Rangers. And then Nurglings are kind of like swarm units that are fairly cheap. They don't have any armor. But they're a little speedier than the rest of our big units. They're slower than Marauders, but they're the little ones. There's 60 per unit, so these are gonna cost some cash money, I think. Wait, can I? How many dice do? I can only do 1 right now. Okay, we can only do 1 per. So there's like a chance, or every 3 turns I think they become available if we have the correct gift selected. And that's all I can recruit right now. All Nurgling army, you got it.
The doctor.
Okay, we got the gifted units. Can't upgrade any of these lads yet. Okay. Yeah, they're all solid. So we only have $300 anyways. The Lord has not moved, but move we shall. Battle result is a valiant defeat. We're not particularly strong at the moment. Casualties predicted high. I'm gonna quick save here. Start building Oof, those are gonna take many turns. We are gonna run out of souls long before that happens. We probably shouldn't have taken 2 separate soul gifts at the beginning of the game. That's my bad. Also, Mr. McDurp says Fastest is the bestest for 18 months, and Andy Youngster's back for a 30-month sub. Thanks both of you. Welcome to stream. How you doing? We should do 1 set of tower and 1 ram, and that way they'll both be finished in 2 turns. So let's just continue siege and see if they come out and attack us. Because if they come out and attack us, we'll probably have a slightly better time. But also, I feel like I have a lot to learn to play Nurgle better, because I have no idea about anything other than what I'm learning at this exact moment. Let's do XP per turn. I like the training for my fellow hero. Chat, we're gonna lose both of our gifts because I don't have enough souls. I don't know how to get more gifts without doing another battle, but there are no enemy armies that are outside their walls. So we're just gonna have to cope. Chaos Furies, Nopers, Nurgle Furies, Nodders. Festus is the bestest. Papa Nurgle loves us all. I feel the warm glow of Papa Nurgle's love, Super Dingler. The one constant in all of our lives.
The Fly Lord's reckoning.
Okay, they did not come out and fight, which means the siege is working. It predicts a Pyrrhic victory now. We may as well just wait 1 more turn until our siege equipment is ready. And they'll have a little bit more attrition, and their armies will be a little smaller, and all that will go very well.
Make victims of
I only have 1,300 bucks. Can I do anything?
is dead.
Not yet. Not yet. Unless I wanted to recruit another lord. I think we just save some money right now.
Nurgle gifts us to kill.
Imagine being sieged by Nurgle. Is this a highly unusual event? But anyway, thanks again, Super Dingler. What up? Welcome. And chat, if you are just joining us, we're getting the ball rolling now. We're snapping through some turns. We got a sponsor stream today from Creative Assembly, or courtesy of Creative Assembly. And we're checking out
Major enemy cities will be fortified.
the new
sire.
DLC.
The capture of such citadels will likely mean
Champions of Chaos. There's 4 new legendary lords. We're playing with one of those, Festus the Bestest. And concocting our own plagues and trying to get some gifts of chaos, but we've not saved enough souls in our soul piggy bank for that. But yeah, we checked out. We're checking out one of the new lords. We might check out another one tomorrow, depending on how you guys feel, because we're going to be playing this again tomorrow, and starting earlier as well. Definitely starting much earlier. Today's been an anomaly in many respects, but we got 50 new units to the Chaos rosters. We've had some reworks. Because of the addition of the Champions of Chaos to a lot of the mechanics that might feel familiar from Chaos Warriors before. So we got some new touches and some love given back to some old legendary lords and faction mechanics and such. But if you do want to check it out, I appreciate anybody who has a moment to click on the link in chat or with the exclamation wh3 command and go to the website, take a look, see if you want to get the new DLC when it comes out on Tuesday, or if you don't, then maybe put it on a wish list on Steam or something for later. You'll at least be able to enjoy the Immortal Empires campaign and Blood for the Blood God DLC. All right, we already built these. Okay, we have our siege equipment. We should anyways. They have taken some attrition damage. Let's fight the battle and load on it. We need to go to the Soul Bank to take out a loan. Indeed we do. But yeah, if you have a second to go on over to the sponsored link and take a closer look, maybe you haven't played Warhammer 3 before. And I have to say that, so like a legendary lord like this is more complicated than the game looks if you play through the suggested like first legendary lords that you're sort of supposed to play as. So I don't want anybody to look at it and be like, oh, I'm intimidated by the mechanics or the battles or the map movement and all the things to do, because they really do ease you in with the tutorial in Warhammer 3. And it's a very extensive tutorial campaign that is much more in-depth than Warhammer 2 was. So a very good starting point, jump on. You don't have to have all the other content to play. So I still recommend checking it out because it's a great series and one that I have put hundreds of hours into over the years. But every time I play it again, there's always something new. Oof, bad gamble. They took away my magic. It's always something new to learn because all the legendary lords that they keep adding have their own. They have their own sort of mechanics to keep it fresh each time. The tutorial in this game is amazing. It really is, yeah. And there's a lot of options to choose from that are interesting factions that are specific to Warhammer 3. Magic people leave. Okay, so we got a proper keep, a proper castle to siege this time with towers and gatehouses, and I kind of like the spot on the map that the game started us on. Okay, so we're gonna get the Flyers, our brand new Chaos Furies, who are extremely fast, as close to their Vanguard deployers as well, so they can actually start at the enemy's front line, basically.
Sickness personified.
Festus, the Leech Lord, towards the front. We might do a healing aura with our hero, and then since they have a gate,
We love the sick. Regal of blight.
we've got a sick battering ram. We're gonna take a closer look at that, and then we have 2 siege
Defilement comes.
towers that I'm actually gonna put sort of side by side and leave this to the Furies, hopefully. Our Warhounds are just gonna sit back and relax. Outside, well, they won't be outside the field of fire. Okay, so we're gonna do group 1, group 2.
Marauders of Nurgle.
Marauders! Line up, you scallywags.
Great Father's vanguard.
Wait. I want you to join group 3 too.
Yes, marauders.
There we go.
So
One weenie marauder back here. Let me see the Nurglings. Chad loves these guys. Let me see them. Oh my. Fan favorite. Look, look at them. They're 3 tall, 4 tall. That was a crazy good tower. They're having so much fun. That's us. Chat, if you guys were Nurgle units, would you be Nurglings? So, they are a swarm, poison attacks, basically no armor, decently fast.
now is our time.
I'm gonna put them way in the back so they don't get themselves hurt. Alright, we want the Chaos Giant to be probably one of the first people through the gate. With the Chaos Trolls. Definitely should be like first through the gate. And here we go. Okay. Battering Ram, you know what to do. Chaos Giant can also break down the walls. The other monsters can break down the walls, and we're gonna have everybody else just kind of like march forward. But I'm gonna have Festus. Ooh, we have the new passive. Let's turn on our heal. Wait. We have to move these guys too. Okay. Straight ahead.
The siege weapons are in position, my...
The siege weapons are indeed in position, my lord. Yeah, they're not having a great time up here. What do towers do? Your units sit inside the towers, and they're protected from ranged attacks as they move towards the actual battle walls, the battlements, I should say. Once they reach the battlements, if they get there without getting destroyed, they do have health, then they'll kind of unfold your units onto the top ranks. So you don't have to get them all chipped away by ranged attackers, you know? We might break down the gate before the battering ram actually makes it. The siege towers do indeed siege. Chat, did I lose my harpies? I mean, my furies? Are they dead? Did they get wiped out? That was fast. Oops. Okay, we're gonna do some fun little spell action back here. Try and get a nice poison behind the wall. Mmm, tasty plague. Mmm, puke.
Into possession.
The walls will be open any second now. Oh yeah, you guys are alive.
Warriors of Nurgle.
Warriors of Nurgle.
We are the
I order you to fight.
You guys are way bigger than all of them. You got shields that are as tall as the human you're fighting. It bounces. I did notice that the spell was bouncy. That's really cool. Is the wall open yet? Hey, it's open. All right, big boys. Come on in. We're gonna have our hero go for their hero. Well, we don't need the battering ram anymore, so how do you leave this? Goodbye. You get the great weapons. Go for that side. You guys go for the... Oh, wait. No, you guys stay up there and fight. Let's send the Nurgling swarm to get their crossbows.
The Marauders of Nurgle.
And then
Festus. Another poison attack would do us well.
Mmm, yummy. Oh, no, no, no. Turn, 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 turn. Chaos Hounds, simply that's too fast. They're too fast. Get out of here. Oh, no, 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 no. I need you guys to all go through the gate. You gotta all go through the gate.
Nurgle!
I mean, I guess you could ladder, but that would probably be a waste of your time. All right, the Marauders of Nurgle have made it in. Their hero just wants to fight us here, I guess.
The Leech Lord provides! Conquest. Time to despoil!
How are we doing on the wall?
Sickness personified. Salvo shows the way.
Why are my guys not doing anything? Let's get them in. Let's get them in here.
Don't give them an inch!
There we go. That's more like it, lads. We gotta all cram through here. You can do it. On the upside, I think we are beating the hell out of this general. Like, he is basically almost dead. We have Curse of the Slug. Army ability. Speed minus 45%, charge speed minus 45%. Will spread to enemies within the spread range. Meters of affected units. Affects up to 5 units. Will this hurt me? Do I have to confirm? I don't know, let's do it. We've captured an enemy victory point. Oh, the wall. Oh, nice. Oh no, they've got archers or crossbowmen. They're gonna kill my giants. Someone needs to go handle that. I don't think we can make it through the wall though.
Bring us to Cauldron!
Big pin cushion. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about, because it's working. I need the Nurgling swarm to go back in here. If they kill my giant, the campaign is like over, basically. I can't get our people
Warriors of Nurgle!
inside. What does this do? Oh, I didn't get to show you. I was bouncing the spell off of the wall and it took them down to like half instantly. That was awesome. Our giant is still going ham. Let's do another army ability. And I want to do this bouncy spell again. Heal him. He's already healing. I can't do anything else to heal him. He's already healing. 2, 1. All right, check this out, chat. This is what I was trying to do before. Look at this bouncy poison. It goes back the other way like 4 times. Almost single-handedly wiping out the crossbowmen. Those are some pro strats right there. Okay, Chaos Giants, get out of here. Chaos Warhounds, get in here. Trade places a little bit. I know spears are probably really good against you, but a good charge might make them retreat. And then we're just like all clustered up here on the wall.
Slaughter them!
The gods have abandoned us!
The gods have abandoned us! I got their victory points. I think we defeated their lord somewhere.
Bloodthirsty. Kill the Nurgle.
All right, somebody please come in here and help. Okay, they're retreating. Did we lose any full units other than the Furies? Oh my god, there's all these archers back here. Okay, let's see what we can do with this. It didn't bounce that time. It went through the alley. It's still good.
Friendly assault.
Hey, all right, there we go. Now we're talking. Hi, Gamer Deathbot. How does Gamer Deathbot even know what's been going on? Okay, that we let a couple of units get really low. Chaos Furies might be dead. Wouldn't they have like a thing over them if they were super dead? Wouldn't they have like an X over them? Or is that actually just dead? They're pretty weak. They are pretty weak, but we just kind of sent them in and then totally neglected them, so it is what it is. I'll accept the repercussions of these actions. Okay, well, yeah, now they're dead. Let's see that grayed out. They live on in our memories. Ooh, I got 400 souls. Where have those been? 3,000 favor, bunch of XP, and more importantly, we get to complete our first province that we captured ourselves.
Should I clap you?
Samuel has earned a Chaos Steed.
Hockland is now ours. Hockland's been obliterated. There's nothing left apart from the echoing laughter of the thirsting gods. Hello, I'm here for Turtle War. What's up, Mary Skipper? Those of you who just joined, welcome to the Festus Bestus campaign.
Festus.
These are tiny. They only get one building slot each for now because, actually, I don't know why. These are chaos altars. They're not like proper super cities, I suppose. So we'd rather have a garrison for them, or I guess they're resources? Timber resource production 5 logs, ammo up for Marauder Horsemen and Horsemasters faction wide? Do that one. So if not needed strategically, it might be better to just sack or raise. I think I'm still learning about Nurgle and recruitment, so I don't really know what we need from an infrastructure standpoint. But, in my mind, what did I just... Okay, I'm sorry. I accidentally right-clicked. Get back in there. I'm trying to get at least the immediate vicinity just to create a buffer between us and them. They want you to vassalize people and raise settlements as Chaos Warriors. That's fair. I'm trying to just figure out what the primary recruitment mechanism is for unlock, because we have to build just enough buildings to unlock more units, right? Because we still need at least 1 bloody barracks, 1 fighter's lodge, and 1 spawn cave, and we need room for heroes. Then these are corruption, growth, favor. So I still need to build these buildings for recruitment purposes. But anyway, good battle anyways. And we can afford to play in the Plague Cauldron. We have quite a... Ooh, Weeping Eyes. A new concoction. Let's do... We're facing a lot of Empire, and we're getting shot by a lot of arrows. I kind of like, if we're going to be fighting a lot, increase our own missile resistance so we don't get affected by arrows as much, and make our enemies tired. And then we'll combine that with non-Nurgle loses accuracy and range. Okay, that sounds good. So it'll automatically make the plague at any settlement that we're in.
Death before life. Dark.
So I'm trying to see where the plague is noted. Where do we see the effects of the plague? The plague went to the capital. Oh yeah, because the Cauldron is in the capital. We did it? Infections, +5 when plague is spread. Nurgle corruption, +2. Did I create a new recipe? The plague will infect the brass keep. So if I click on Hergig, then the plague cauldron, this will infect Hergig. Okay. I gotcha. So we have one effect on the army itself, and then we can spread the plague. That's why we get so many infection points. And we want to build it up so that we get a bunch of infection points that can keep spreading the plague and have them bounce around because they have a chance to infect each other. And there's a guaranteed infection chance when you're in combat. The golden altar icon next to certain settlements means they are your big cities. Okay, I got you. Dark. So we want to capture dark fortress sites and then raise the rest, is what you're saying. I see.
Doctor on call.
So I probably don't need these, but now we have them. That's fine. All right, well, let's assign our skill points.
Second date.
Ah, we can do a new spell. Heal per second. Passive. Plus 0.2% heal per second. Affects all allies in range for 5 seconds. That's what? Is that a 1% heal? Am I crazy, or is that not? It's passive. Oh, it's passive. Ah. That's good. Just keep everybody super healed. Keep the ones with trade resources. Yeah, trade resources are generally a good idea anyways. Even we'll find someone to trade with eventually, right? Does Nurgle have any friends? Samuel Ludenoff. Let's give you a little extra melee defense. And then here, forget about growth. This is sort of protecting the brass keep. It's a buffer before the brass keep. So I think something that plays to that. Nurgle corruption and all adjacent provinces. Let's do corruption then. That's a good commandment. And then Gifts of Chaos. We need to add a gift back. I only have 520 souls. Oh man, I screwed this up pretty bad. That's all my bad. Sub-optimal! I know, I did that. I'm sorry. Festus, do you have any gifted units? No. Oh, we do have a new Marauder. Let's go ahead and recruit you.
The leaf need not apply.
I'm not sure if anybody is ready to be upgraded yet. And then in turn. Just get more souls! I'm working on it. I'm trying.
Everyone is Nurgle's friend, even if they don't know it yet. Ah, how true. Very true.
Magic Sprunk, thank you for the 27 months, by the way. Sorry I missed you before that battle. But now the battle's over. I can see you. And thanks for hanging out and sharing the slub. Settlement has received the plague. Our settlement Hergig has received a plague from the settlement Brass Keep. It's spreading already.
Sawbones.
Infections, +5 when plague is spread. Delicious. I have 106. Let's try a Cauldron here then, yes? Plague effect on all armies and settlements, +5. Attrition, no. Casualty replenishment, maybe. Growth, maybe. I like This one because it's even more, it's like infection combo. It's the most infection, the most corruption, and the most growth. So why not? And then we'll concoct it with non-Nurgle army debuff. Let's just do both. Okay, I tried to put that in Hergig. So I know we overwrote the one that already spread. But this one's better if this one spreads. And it's also going to potentially spread to more neighbors that are bad guys. Alright, Garrison Lord hasn't moved. We got Marauder of Nurgle that we can recruit. That is a good choice. No gifted units. It's every 3 turns, but we don't even have the enough. Oh, we have enough souls now. Okay. No more Chaos Furies. Powerful explosion affects city walls and siege equipment. Siege battle may be launched instantly. Or casualty replenishment for Chaos Marauders, melee attack, and unit XP gain eventually. Yeah, we have a lot of Marauders now. So I'll do the Marauder one. And we can change it later. And we have enough for upkeep for like 2 more turns.
The plague gods.
Okay, it's time to go find someone to raid and or raise.
The Empire.
That's a big army, dude. Who am I supposed to attack next? All of my neighbors have... Oh, except Middenheim. I guess we're going to Middenheim, chat. But I'm afraid they're going to come in and attack Hergig while I'm gone. We could go to Middenstag. Yeah, Middenstag looks like the next best.
Doctor on call.
I will declare war because I can. Where are you guys at?
And then get from my presence.
Our strength rank is not great, but it's better than yours, Middenland. So I feel like that's fine.
Love the sick.
Going in.
Cadavers.
Did someone say war? What game do you think we're playing after all?
Okay, and even though some of our units are weak, we're just gonna jump straight in and go for the heals. Lewd Turnip and Airless Warfare are joining us. Thanks for the 29 and the 5 months respectively. Hey, Lewd Turnip and Airless. What up?
The game is about total war.
Hammer. I appreciate how even Chaos send the formal declaration of war before attacking. You gotta follow the rules. You can't buck the trends. Gamble on some magic, see how much mana we get. 2 magic. It's all castles all the time. This castle looks really good though. Alright chat, before we do this fight, I'm gonna give you a nice cinematic shot because I haven't stood up in 3 hours. But I've been enjoying this campaign. I need to get better at concocting plagues and managing souls. How much bigger would you say the new campaign map is? It's all 3 games. Total War Warhammer 1, 2, and 3 crammed into 1 map. So it's very big. I'll show you when I get back to the menu, PJ. But thanks for the 37 months. And the Immortal Empires campaign, which we're playing, is a free update for owners of the 3 base games. As long as you have the 3 base games, you'll be able to play it on Tuesday. And then the Champions of Chaos DLC is what we're playing for our new Nurgle champ. And that's who, one of the 4 legendary lords added by the Champions of Chaos DLC. And you can check that out at the link. So while I'm gone, chat, click on that link. Go to my page exclamation TW3 for more info, and or check out Total War Warhammer 3 on Steam or on Game Pass, as well as some other platforms. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight, bearing with me, supporting the ad stream, and also being patient during some tech difficulties, but it feels a lot smoother now with the Twitch servers, so hopefully that's all behind us. And let's do some more Nurgling. I'll be back shortly. Hey, yo. Let's go. What's up? Thanks for waiting. You're gonna have to wait a little longer though, because streamers gotta eat. I'm eating an adult snack? That makes it sound sexual. I just was making fun of the fact I'm eating a cereal bar. If you put adult in front of something, why does it sound like mature audiences? Like an adult movie. I'm playing an adult video game. The stream is for adults. Also, is it adult? Like A space D-O-L-T? Or is it adult? Adult. Adult. I got some water. I got some snacks. Food. Feeling good. Chat, you want a cheese cracker with stuff on it? You want a cheese cracker with stuff and things on it? Are they adult crackers? Are they adult? I don't know how to say it anymore. I work an adult job so I can pay my adult bills. That has a different... that has a different connotation. If you work an adult job, that's... No! I don't know if that was no, you didn't like me saying that I work an adult job so I can pay adult bills, or you didn't want the cracker. You didn't want the cheese cracker. Chat, you guys work adult jobs in adult industries? Doing adult things? Is that what everybody means when they say, like, I'm so tired of adulting? Is that what they mean? It has to be.
Sickness personified.
You know, it's really crazy to me, like, so many people now are like, oh, gotta do some adulting today. I can't believe how blasé and how casually they're treating, like, cheating on their spouse or significant other. That just, I don't understand society today.
Dr. Festus.
When did that become normal?
Taking action. Regal of blight. Let there be rot. Your will?
This is too many groups. This is too many groups. Why are you going off the wall so early today? First of all, define going off the wall. And secondly, define early. It's like 8 o'clock. Is it past my bedtime?
We will pillage, plunder, destroy, and kill.
Define. Please define that. Maybe skip. Chat, the mods are out in force tonight. You all better be on your best behavior. Can we have a mod roll call? If you're a mod, please type something in the chat right now. Alright, I'm almost done. I'm almost done goofing. Mod check. Mary Skipper, where are they? Mary Skipper needs help. I thought they were... Okay. They're all lurking. I'm calling out the lurkers. Because somewhere out there is Grugan, Kaibo, Nog, and Metalbit. They're out there somewhere. All right. I'm rejuvenated. I'm ready.
Old Sawbones provides!
Oh, there's another entrance here. So these guys have speed, but these guys have armor, and they're more menacing. What I'm debating is, since this is can I attack from the other side too? Yeah, but I don't want to manage that. That's too many angles. Let's what about here? Ooh, this is a pretty large battlefront. Maybe we should want to go in through this side instead. But actually, or maybe clustered tunnels are better for us because of the spells. That does make sense. That does make sense. Alright, we're gonna send the thick boys where it's closer, and the fast boys where it's a bit more of a jog.
Bilious brothers!
So they can all just kind of run up this way.
Pestilent marauders!
Do you call yourself a pestilent marauder? That sounds disgusting. Warhounds can just stay hidden in the trees. All right, that's everybody. Let's go.
Warriors of Nurgle!
The warriors. All right, we're just gonna have everybody sort of
Red
like
chaos, bringing the rot!
sprint in here. Oh, you guys are like, you guys got your work cut out for you on this side, I see. Oh, I sent the wrong champion with the wrong group. Because we need to heal all these dudes. All right, we're gonna swap. Or at least just bring him over. The Chaos Trolls can just do their own thing. I love how one of the roll call voice lines is just puking noises. They've been drinking too much plague. Samuel is just going. He's got a horse. Dude, I forgot that that dude had a horse now. Get him. All right, send the big boy giant back. We're gonna have to defeat the spearmen because there's no real way for us to get around that. We're gonna go heal mode again and start healing all these dudes. On this side, we're just gonna march through this corridor, I guess. Somebody's gotta handle the archers.
Marauders of Nurgle! Move!
That's what the masters bid!
How you guys doing? Shielded spearmen are probably gonna be a little annoying. And they got archers waiting for us? The AI is camping us! They're doing what you're supposed to do in a raid, I mean in a siege.
Forward! Wounds will
And we're so
fester!
slow! But that's Nurgle, baby!
Exalted hero of Nurgle.
Alright, let's go for their hero. Bring the giant out of here a little bit. Festus should have a heal. No, wait, did I not get the heal? Oh, it's every time I cast a spell. I need to cast more spells. I don't think poison will hurt us. Let's try bouncing poison off this wall. No, it goes up. Ah, it's too bad. All right, I'm bringing the war dogs in. The Chaos Hounds. You guys just ignore everybody and go to capture that checkpoint, okay? The Nurgling, what are the Nurglings doing?
Chaos Marauders!
Move! Faster! Sigma!
This would be a great Mario Kart track. Ah! That's a good animation. Like grab a guy and just body slam him into the ground. These towers are kind of a pain. Oh, they're retreating now.
Chaos Marauders!
Exalted hero!
Come back now! All
Oof. Oof. How are we doing over here? We're actually holding our own quite a bit. We just back capping this control point. Dun dun. The enemy's towers have been destroyed. And then check this flank out.
Chaos Warriors, my poison hounds, will rip them to shreds.
I think we win now. We should just, like, win.
Putridity for all.
Retreating. Retreating. Thinking about retreating. Pondering the meaning of retreat. And that's it. Just win. It's easy. Good fight. Can we watch the Nurgling swarm? Do you want an all Nurgling army? We could do that. Ooh, all right. Starting to get back into the swing of things. We kind of screwed up the first battle, but I'm feeling a little better, a little more confident. Nice losses. 69 losses. We are playing a game for adults, after all. So I think it's only fitting. This is a game for at least teens, if not adults. This version of the game may be for adults. Because there's blood in it. Oh no. Shh. Don't tell. Chat, don't tell your parents, but there's blood inside each and every one of you. Right now. +2 melee defense and the new passive Warrior Bane. We haven't had to restart yet, so that's a new record for you. What? What do you mean, what? Why would I have to restart right now? Okay. No more occupying settlements. We're gonna burn it to the ground. For souls. Oh, you get so much infection and money this way. And unit XP. We could always sack it first and then raise it.
Spread sickness.
Right? Ooh, the Scourge of Man. +5 leadership fighting against humans and the new weapon. Some defense and a new passive. Okay. Wait, no, I'm not supposed to raise min stack. I am supposed to occupy it. Oops, all right. Hey, listen. I know what I'm doing.
The Leech Lord.
I know where we are, what we're doing. Skill point. Don't get as tired as fast. I like the heal quite a lot. Let's get some more spells. Stream of Corruption. Is the poison, it's just an upgraded version of it. Curse of the Leper. Huge armor effect. Affect allies in range. Increased melee damage reflection. Reflect melee damage dealt to a unit back at the attacker. And then we've got... The enemies gifted the Plague Lord's nightmarish necrosis, causing their skin to blacken and their internal organs to mulch. Causes damage strong versus a character. Let's have a snipe on enemy lords. I like that quite a lot. And we have money. Ooh, we have money to do upgrades. Let's upgrade our combat building so we can get horses. That's a good idea. Plague-wise, we don't have a lot of plague. You can't cast a plague at a place you don't already own. But maybe a plague in Crudenwald would be good. Plague effects on all armies and settlements, +2 corruption on their local province. Sure. I think we had this, and I got rid of it. Casualty replenishment rate is also good. Authority is good. Non-Nurgle armies get a low heal cap. I don't know, I like all these. They're all good for different reasons. Let's try the buboes. The Bubo's Plague. Me coming up with a Kinshi name for the bubonic plague. Yeah, well, boost our replenishment rate, which we're using a lot. Oh wait, I can't do this. I can't do this again for one more turn, so you can't spam it. Okay, I see. I need more souls.
The plague.
And I can't move either. So that's the turn, unless I can recruit anybody. Which I can. Let's definitely get another Marauder. I don't know if I want another Warhound, but I guess we can just recruit them and then sort of move them to a different army later. I know we're losing predicted income, but we need to make this army actually like a full army so we can have a 20 out of 20 run around. Bubos. It's different. Bubos is different, chat. But anyway, oh, I said I would show you the map. PJ, I'll show you the map for Immortal Empires. I'll give you a look once this turn is over. It's doing super fast forward for everyone. I gotta blow my nose, hang on. Okay. New tech, Rotten Relics. We have a plus 10% extra battle heal cap for each active gift, so our self heals can just go higher. And it's 25% fewer souls to devote to Nurgle. Which means that if we choose a new gift... this gift will be unlocked after sacrificing the specific number of... Hold on, what does that mean? Oh, Path to Glory is specifically for ascending lords and heroes. So it's cheaper to ascend lords and heroes. I don't think that I know how to do that yet. But it is going to be cool when I do figure it out. Okay, anywho, new tech. Human Trials. Passive ability, Cloud of Flies for aspiring champions and chosen of Nurgle units. It is a passive melee defense plus 9 whenever they're in melee, and they get regeneration. Whoa. For aspiring champions. Let's do that. Let's go all in on spells, self-healing, and all that good stuff. The Plague Cauldron is also ready. All right, let's get the Plague in Crudenwald. I was gonna try the casualty replenishment, but mostly the Nurgle. Well, Nurgle corruption. Let's do Festus Ague again. It's got good growth. The lands are haunted, spirits and ghosts of dead warriors, victims of battles long since fought, harass and frighten our warriors. This is a bad omen. -4 control for 3 turns due to restless spirits. We got a plague in each of our controlled territories. And we can also go back to Middenstock. This should be decisive victory, so we're gonna auto-resolve.
Nurgle gives us.
We lost 240? I only lost 69 in my battle, but that is the cost of auto-resolve, isn't it? And I'm gonna occupy it this time.
Flesh grinds for experiment.
Wait, did I just say my losses were 420? How many losses did we... Did I just have 69 and then 420, or did you guys just say knights for 69 losses? No, it was 240. Okay, it was 240, not 420. But you can make it. You can make it with those numbers. Control -4 for local enemy province. That's just a nice little passive. And we have a banner, which I will definitely remember to use every single time. Samuel Ludenhoff has completed a challenge and gained the Boon of Chaos, and we have Path to glory unlocked. They have an unbreakable boon. Let me see.
Death before life.
How does one use the path to glory? Okay, boons of chaos can be unlocked by completing various challenges. Once a challenge is completed, a boon becomes active immediately. So we have unbreakable, plus 5% hit points, and they get regeneration too. And it's currently active. Lose a battle and survive. Win a battle against an army led by a spellcaster, and we unlock the other one. So they're like challenges to get paths to glory. Very nice. And they have a skill point as well. We're making them hard to hit. I say we continue with that. Or let's do training too. Because if we can keep leveling up the army that they're in, then when we have the opportunity for warband upgrades, more people... What is this? Okay, those are the undecided. These are Nurgle. We can upgrade our people a little sooner, but they have to get to certain ranks. Oh, the trolls can be armored. So that just gives them, they go from 40 to 110 armor. Wow. I absolutely want that upgrade. Cool feature to keep your army current and still doing things that are relevant. All right, then in Middenstag, since we attacked this last time, I think we destroyed the building on it, so we're gonna have to work on that. But we need to go for Middenheim next, and they have a tiny army over there, so that should be nice and easy for us.
Dark
Festus.
apothecary.
I'm gonna give Festus the ability to overcast the single target hero damage. It's a direct damage spell. Strong versus individual characters.
Enrich my power.
And I think that's all we need to do. Fast turns, fast turns, fast turns. So chat, I will ask you, how many of you guys have been playing Total War, Warhammer 3, and what is your number one, it doesn't have to be Legendary Lord, but I guess like faction. Because we've only gotten to play Grand Cathay so far. And this is my first time playing Nurgle. And I want to do more campaigns. I'm looking for recommendations. My favorite is Kugath and Nurgle. No play, only watch. In 3, Khorne. Can we see the map? Yeah. Our settlement has received a plague. That's good. Here's the map. So this is Immortal Empires. We're here, and it's maps. The map edge is like this sort of vertical line, and then it goes down to somewhere over here, and all the way west to this vertical line, because there's the donut. All 3 games maps stitched together into one beautiful battlefield. Been waiting for Immortal Empires because I tried the base campaign and hated the Chaos Race. I actually was enjoying my non-Immortal Empires campaign. But I wasn't happy with my army comp in Grand Cathay, and I wanted to like reset once I understood what units were good and bad for me. But I haven't played the trolls, the ogres. Sorry, the ogres do look very fun. Greenskins are fun, but I like the high elves and Empire the most. My favorite campaign, I think, was Eltharion, which I know makes me a bad person, doesn't it? It does make me a bad person. Okay, let's go try and take Middenheim. Dude, Warhammer 3! What's up, people myself? Ogres will be fun on Immortal Empires, I think. I think they would too, yeah. Empire artillery spam is good. I like artillery spam. That's why I didn't get far enough with my Grand Cathay campaign to get to that point. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. That's a fairly sizable garrison. For us, and we're not even at full strength. I think Like, for sure, one turn just to get some siege towers would be ideal.
Fox potions plague.
Okay. And then here unlocks Hero Recruitment Chaos Sorcerer eventually. Income from post-battle loot up, souls gained from battles in adjacent regions, and magic item drop chance. I like that. I already have that here. Okay, let's go for something different then. Let's do Winds of Magic, Casualty Replenishment, and Chaos Sorcerer eventually. Plague Cauldron beckons. We don't have a plague in Middenstock. I guess I'm just gonna keep making plagues and just hope they all just bounce around, dude. Plague effect on all armies and settlements, plus 10 infection when plague spreads. Plague effects on Nurgle settlements is growth plus 20. Do it. And then we have a new thing. Minus 10% speed for non-Nurgle armies. Ooh. I actually prefer the range and accuracy debuff, though. Everyone will be plagued as I spread my green juice. My backpack cauldron. Thing's sloshing around back there. Dwarves for my first campaign. I didn't play Dwarves yet. Chat's told me to play Dwarves, for sure. It's been recommended a lot. We played
My lord, a rival power desires a change in your mutual relations.
The Beastmen demand a non-aggression pact, and they offer me 900 gold. Is this good or bad? I wonder if the soul gain building effect stacks. It might. I'd like to see a dwarf campaign from Etalyx. I probably would enjoy it, yeah. They seem fun. Not bad as long as you take Middenheim first. Because, yeah, they're vying for control of the same territories, basically. I mean, I'm sieging Middenheim right now. You need Khazrak City to finish the province. Is it possible, like, okay, since they're beastmen, is it possible to ever integrate them peacefully, or does it have to be via war? That's what I want to know. Are Chaos Dwarves confirmed? I think there's still speculation. It's crazy just how many different factions and units they could possibly add, and every time somebody's like, yes! I've been wanting Chaos Dwarves. You could ally them. They're a horde faction, so they don't take much land. Don't think you can confederate with beastmen. Let's just say sure. Let's have at least one friend. For now. We can always break the truce later. Yeah? And that's not a big deal. I mean, it is, but not for us.
Spare only the strong.
No allies have chosen to become involved in this. This faction, the Black Pit tribe, has declared war on you. The Greenskins. War declared. Okay, go for it. Good luck. Angry Greenskins. The tree hammers have been obliterated. That's gonna happen a lot. Our settlement Hergig has received a plague from the settlement Krudenwald, belonging to the Fekendites. good. We're just making a ton of plus infection then. Does it ever spread to other people's settlement? Because it's only spreading to mine right now. Crude and Walt got two. Their plagues are spreading and bouncing between each other.
The Fly Lord's reckoning.
Alright, we're gaming. We could just stay here and continue to build additional siege towers. Which I think might be smart because, like, I don't know how we're gonna funnel through the gates. We need to probably do most of our fighting on top of the wall. Because they can't get in. I'm just gonna do one more time. One more turn of sit.
Is dead.
I do have some warband recruitment. We can just, I love that we can recruit whilst we are sieging them. Alright, we're at a full 20 out of 20. Do I need this many Chaos Warhounds? No. Listening to the stream, it sounds like Etalyx is making new words. What if I told you all words are new to someone?
Nurgle gifts us to kill.
Can we make the giant upgraded? We already did. They're already an armored chaos. Oh wait, the giants.
Victims of enemies.
The giant doesn't have a highlight, so I don't think so. I didn't even finish my sentence. All right, hang on. Anyway, go. I literally corrected myself mid-sentence faster than you could type that out and hit enter. So... how's the corruption osmosis in this game? Is Nurgle corruption spreading to settlements you don't own? We'll take a look at different settlements' corruption here shortly. Once this turn is back. Baby's first word. Nurgling. Nurgling. Weird, this baby sounds weird, dude. We have detected a force belonging to Reichland attempting to lay an ambush. Total favor up. Mission issued, raid the following lands. Can do. Okay, before we worry about that, let's check on levels of corruption here. So Nurgle corruption is going, like, it's just 2, probably because we're sieging it right now. The plague is +4. Adjacent province, so we're actually spreading 5 corruption, but they're canceling it because of their local armies and characters existing inside the walls. So we're definitely having an effect on people.
All right.
But they have buildings and armies that sort of cancel that. All right. What do you want? Okay, we got 2 towers. Let's do it. Battle time. Oh, chat. I really, really love Total War. Wow, why is it switching into Christopher Walken? It's because I've been watching Severance. I've been watching Severance! Total War. Warhammer 3. Oh. Hey, chat. Click on the link. This is an ad. Click it! Sorry. I apologize. I let my anger get the best of me. If it'll make you stop, I will. Stop startling Midas. He's not even startled. He's still sleeping there. Anyways,
The Leech Lord provides!
this is your momentary reminder that this is a sponsor stream. Thanks to Creative Assembly for letting us check the game out early and see the Champions of Chaos, the Immortal Empires campaign, and the new Bluff of the Blood God DLC. But mostly the Champions of Chaos. And the link that I commanded you to click in chat. Of course, you have no obligation to click. Your mere presence here is very good support for me, and I appreciate you. But if you don't click, I'll know. And also, even if you don't necessarily want to get the DLC at launch, you may want to check it out later when Total War Warhammer 6 is confirmed, and then they have the Omega Mortal Empires campaign with 6 separate maps stitched together into a massively multiplayer online. Okay, none of that's true. But with the $14 and change DLC, there is the biggest Legendary Lords pack for all of Total War, with 4 separate Legendary Lords, one for each of the Chaos Gods. We got 50 units of Chaos added to the rosters, reworks of the armies and factions of Chaos. And it's a good time to jump in if you haven't gotten a chance to play Total War Warhammer 3 yet. Why not start now? Super liminal messaging, super duper liminal.
Brothers in decay! Warriors of Nurgle! We are the plague! Marauders of Nurgle!
If I were them, I would just give up. All right, let's get these people separated into different squads. It's actually easier to just go, if I'm honest. As long as I push them up sort of towards the front line.
Pestilent Marauders!
Where's the gate? That gate looks a little more promising.
Plague Fathers of Vanguard!
Let's have our big boy go and heal them, because the monstrous trolls are actually armored. Oh, I forgot about the armor, yeah. Scope out the new gear. Armor. 1. Chest plate, boob plate. No, but they have... we got thigh armor, some shoulder pads. Looking mighty strongy with your spikes. Oh, let's go. So 1 tower there. 1 tower there. 1 tower there. 1 tower there. Troll to the door. Heal on, also to the door. Move the armies up. Oh wait, not trolls. Giant trolls. Giants and trolls, they're different. Completely different.
Time to indulge yourself in a murderous ways.
I want to see pies.
Wow, rolling this bad boy uphill looks challenging. This is a good cinematic screensaver. This is my favorite part of the Total War Warhammer games, or just Total War in general. It's just the scope and having these massive army brawls. Appeals to something base, something like primal. Little line of armored chaos trolls. They're doing their best. And you can see us healing the chaos giant now as we speak. Oh, it's time to try the thing. Oh, I can't do it. Why is it blocked? They have to be in range? There's the guy right there. I'm gonna Can I overcast this yet? No.
Protect us!
Oh, he said the secret slime worked. We're gonna start sprinting all of you guys into position because we're here!
Bring torment! Pestilent marauders! Warriors of Nurgle!
Don't let him get down.
We love
What's wrong with these chaos?
Chaos command!
What happened here? How did you guys end up off the wall? Maybe they just got... Did their thing get destroyed?
Pestilent marauders!
Alright, charge on in if you can. We'll spread to enemies within the spread range. Okay, this slows them down. And then we're gonna do a little bit of this action. Mmm, yummy. Get some damage resist. All right, where's my hero? Get in there. We already broke the damn walls open. Wait, no we didn't. They're still working on this side. Okay, that's fair.
Chaos marauders!
Oh yeah, I forgot we could just straight up climb these.
Guard this place! Plague and pestilence!
Is our giants? Oh no, these chaos trolls. All right, we're in. Now we're the bad guys.
Execute. Move out.
I just want to say execute the fiend. That's what I want to say.
Exalted hero of Nurgle.
I'm not going to say it, but that's what I want to say.
Master.
Oops, no. That was the wrong way. That was my bad.
For the Chaos Gods. Brothers in decay.
All right, this side is not doing so good.
Exalted hero of Nurgle.
We need some backup.
Chaos Marauders. Just dead. What do you think?
How are we doing up here? We're a little surrounded, but I feel like that's worse for them than it is for us. Because we definitely have the stronger melee units. Oh my god, what are you guys doing back here? Alright, let's get the fast boys in. The coast is clear. He knows! Tactical reinforcements. Assemble the Nurglings! Their champion is almost dead.
Dr. Festus. Warriors of Nurgle.
Who is shooting you guys?
Marauders of Nurgle.
Trying to find everybody who's sleepy. I don't want the giant to die.
Chaos Marauders.
Okay, now we're talking.
This is the Doctor's grave.
Am I missing one? Oh, there's one that's came in through the wrong door.
Blood of our heirs.
Okay, this should be a nice push in the right direction.
Taking action.
Did we destroy their... Oh, is their bad guy at full health?
Necessary.
I see some retreats that are about to domino and cascade a little bit.
Yes, marauders! The gods demand it! Old soul bones provides!
Okay, it's starting to move in our direction.
Make them wither!
We just gotta stay on it. Chad, is he okay? Is the giant okay? Is he healing or something? He's actually healing. He's getting better.
The dark gods command me!
Oh, they're in a perfect place to get both of those archers at the same time. You guys waiting for an invitation? They've just been shooting you for free the entire time. Go get those guys. No, don't fight them. You guys can let's go capture a control point, I guess, for all I care. I don't know. Where are the Nurglings? Chap's favorite character. They're doing their best. All right, they're gonna catch him eventually. I gotta focus on these nerds.
Chaos marauders! For chaos!
These like battlement fights are so difficult.
Plague Father's vanguard! Chaos marauders!
Send the Chaos Warhounds to capture the victory points. They will do the job that we cannot. Oh, never mind. We went. We're good. Hey, we're good. Nobody even died. I mean, 500 people died, but nobody that we couldn't part with. Nope, we didn't lose any full units. Giant healed back to half health. Yeah, the passive heal is crazy good. Iron Core, thanks for the 20-month sub, by the way. What's up, Iron Core? How's it going? I'm liking the army units quite a bit in this one. Nurgle with the poison, and also the heals and the support just seems really, really strong. Victory points feel almost redundant. In my opinion, victory points are sort of a way to put pressure on things. So you'll use victory points because when you capture a victory point zone, it destroys the towers in that zone. So you could maybe try and backcap somebody to remove their forward defenses. And also it puts pressure on the AI to have to come get you, so it can make them move out of a turtle formation. So like, because you have to make the enemy retreat to win a siege. So it's basically, to me, a fail-safe mechanic to ensure that the player always has a means of victory, even if there's like one unit you can't make retreat for some reason, so you don't get locked. I forgot my banner. I knew I forgot something. I forgot the banner. Okay, we actually need to take Middenheim. This is a place we want. Because it's one of the dark fortresses or dark keeps. Dark fortress, yeah. They are mostly found in the province capitals of the Chaos Wastes and Norska.
Festus.
So when it says you can build a dark fortress, wait, how do you construct a dark fortress? I guess the question is. We got a bunch of empty spaces. We got to turn this into something nice. I guess let's start with the growth building. Plus growth is good. And yeah, we are missing actually Weissmund. Because we're allied with Kazrak now, so I guess that's its own problem. Or not allied, sorry. We have a non-aggression pact. And then secondarily, Karoberg, which is a bit, ooh, this is a very long province, huh? The Wood Elves are above you. I don't know all the faction flags yet. Okay, Festus leveled up again. How many points do we need? 4 total skill points in this tree. So the next skill point will open evasion, and then further down we get some more advanced spells and magic. Haven't had a problem with endurance yet. This is poison, tear-shaped attack, stream of corruption. It just makes it where you can make it more powerful. Increased armor piercing damage if you buff it. Curse of the Leper is plus 60 armor and melee damage reflection for 18 seconds. I usually don't use abilities like this, like reflect damage. Maybe I should. The reason I don't is because it's only 18-second duration. This seems powerful just because it's got increased armor pierce. It also does poison, which slows enemies down, makes them do less damage for 10 seconds. We'll try that out. I think I'll for sure be using that. And then our little hero, Samuel. What would you like? We already got you training. Could pick one of these. Melee attack, armor piercing weapon damage, and infantry bonus, or a leadership aura, or experience per turn is increased by an additional 50. I love that, but I want Samuel to be a gamer. And we're gonna go melee attack and armor pierce. I want him to be strong. So that's what we'll work on. Okay, let's put a plague in Middenheim. Because we got a lot of infection points. In Middenheim, let's do the growth. It also has some infection points when spread. And then let's do decrease the speed for infantry this time. Oh, we can do all of them. We can combine the symptoms. Very good. So lower speed and lower range and accuracy. Yes. It's gonna be like 150. It's an expensive one. So Middenheim now has the plague. I have 1,000 souls, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this little socket back in. I wouldn't mind maybe having access to some either Beasts of Nurgle or the Bloom of Decay just seems so strong. Plus 75 growth per region after winning a battle. We're gonna win a lot of battles. Because I like the beasts and Nurglings being addable to Swarm as well. But let's go ahead and just try Bloom of Decay because we haven't been losing any units, so I don't need to replenish them yet. I didn't mean to move. I can't go back. I'm stuck. Oh no. I accidentally right-clicked. Fecund. Now I'm stuck. So no bonus replenishment for me. Oops. My bad. Stream of Corruption is hella strong with 100% AP. It seems very strong for that exact reason. So, what are the best Nurgle units? What should I be, like, gunning for? I haven't played Nurgle before. So, what's my, like, end-game goal look like? The army build. All Nurglings. 100% Nurglings. What's happening? The Gobos are already here? Okay, goodbye. I'll have to fight them next turn. But I'm gonna have like half strength. Yeah, who is standing right next to me? It's just an enemy hero. Chat, what did they do to Mid? They sacked Middenstag and took 1,000 gold. Not too sure because of the Warrior of Chaos units. Yeah, it adds a little extra. Nurglings are funny, but Chaos War Shrines are good heals, and Chosen Great Weapons are strongest infantry. I have been very impressed. Now I have my Chaos Warriors of Nurgle Great Weapon variety. They come with poison attacks. Depends on your playstyle. That's just true. Let's go ahead and get that replenishment bonus that I missed out on last time, because I'm a bad gamer. We got Human Trials. All aspiring champions and chosen of Nurgle units get regenerate. Well, Cloud of Flies, and then aspiring champions get HP regen. Cooldown for spells is better. This is an 8-turn research. Rot. Glorious rot. We can have an extra active gift, and all armies get this new ability. Spreads to enemies within the spread range, affects up to 5 units, causes damage to combatants for 18 seconds. Strong versus 25 men units or above. Good against the masses, I suppose. And then unlocks other things. Let's just go ahead and go all the way down this tree for now. I'm committing. Maybe it's a little premature, but that's okay. Don't need... Well, we might need to plague Middenstock. I got 100 infection. All right, Middenstock can have... Let's do casualty replenishment rate. Speed for infantry. And that looks glorious. And we got plenty of souls to pay for turns. The higher the number of active gifts of chaos you have, the more the eye of the gods is drawn to you. Once the meter is full, a dilemma will offer you powerful rewards. Ooh, that sounds fun. Okay, we gotta repair this building since they just raided it. We can fill in another slot. Tribal Garrison just gives us access to Marauders of Nurgle, Marauder Horsemen, and Chaos Chariots. Which I feel like we already have back at Brass Keep. So I'd like to save for Tier 2 and just kind of leave one of these, either leave the spot open or just get plus 400 favor in investment. It'll pay for itself in 5 turns. Sure, let's do that for now. I've done a complete analysis of your individual playstyle, and I can assure you that the optimal unit for your army is more giants. I think an army of all giants would definitely do pretty good. I mean, I know that they can't, like, scale battlements, but I think they could just reach their hammer on top and just kind of, like, bonk the top of each siege wall. Just to squish everybody on it. Or, like scrape it off, like they're cleaning the gutters on their house, you know? I think they could reach. GG Dub! Thanks for the 55 months. Hi, GG Dub. Thanks for cat jamming. Welcome back. Thanks for streaming. By streaming, I mean watching this ad stream. Hope you're enjoying your weekend, and thanks for spending it here. Mass executions or send in the enforcers. Unruly vassals have risen to question your might. Should you put on a demonstration of strength or challenge them directly? We can either execute the fiend and get control and leadership, or tribute. Do I have any vassals? I'm just gonna take control and leadership. Kill them all. The war herd of the One Eye has been obliterated. There is nothing left. Wasn't that our neighbor? I think that was our neighbor.
The nation Chaos, the fact that you are even stood before me is an affront to my country.
Chat, Karl Franz is our neighbor. How close are you to getting the farting giant? Since I don't know what the farting giant is, I'm gonna assume not nearly close enough. Would be my expectation. So yeah, he's just a little hop, skip, and a jump.
The plague gods.
The plague gods. We could fight somebody, but who? Why? Wait. Oh, I was holding S.
Our strength rank isn't great, chat.
I don't know what my next course of action should be. How do you open the political menu from here without double clicking on somebody? This is fine. How do I just want to find out who I'm at war with. Does he have regiments of renown? I have a few things. Like regiments of renown, but I don't have any unlocked. I have gifted units, which is like a special feature for our army. And there's different ways we can get these, namely through the Gifts of Chaos, but I chose not to yet. Hand holding the scroll at the bottom right. You are correct. We are at war with Black Pit Tribe and Midland, who is on the other side of Karl Franz. So why don't we strike out against the Gobos, who are just bothering us a bit? I don't know where they went.
Speak briefly.
And then yes, we have
Then
Wood
remove
Elves
your
on the other
vial
side.
taint from the
And
hallowed
everyone's
halls of
stronger than us. So what to do? This is kind of a decisive turn because it might just create a untenable position where we just lose.
The waker of trees.
That's a big army. That's a big army. We could just cut through and go to Black Pit. Let's try and stop our turn inside of our own province so that we can get some replenishment. I'm assuming we need to do that. Okay, yeah, they don't have a huge army here. Ooh, it's a very weak army.
Love the sick.
I'm happy with this. We probably need to watch this turn just to see where everybody goes. That's pretty important. Oh no. Chat, it turns out nobody likes me. Karl Franz of the Reichland, strength rank of 48 on the entire map, has declared war. I'm assuming I will be seeing them shortly. Carl, stay back, buddy. Imagine nobody liking chaos. It's very mean. So the reason there's a 227 up here is just simulating 227 different faction turns? Chat, are there that many factions across all 3 games? What? Ostland has declared war on me too? Oh, guys. What's wrong? You don't, I'm too stinky? Too much plague? Too smelly? I've come to kill chaos. That's what they're all saying to me, yeah. Excuse me, are you what are you doing? A squalid and vile ritual. Rediscovered in the murk of Nurgle's garden, disciples of the Earthfather have already begun its rites. What will you do? Join in and get Nurgle corruption for all provinces and 250 souls, or $1,000 and get Chaos Undivided corruption +4. Here's my question. Does Chaos Undivided, I don't know why you guys would know this, does Chaos Undivided stack with Nurgle corruption? Like they're both, we should be building both of them, or are they like a either or? Don't you see stinky skulls floating in the air? I do. But I like my, my green skull spray that's animated. I like to put it on every city that I go to. Separate, I think both are beneficial to you. Think Nurgle's still better. Yeah. Both are good. Let's try Chaos Undivided and just see what happens.
Old soft bones.
So, like, I have 9 Nurgle corruption in Middenheim.
I refuse.
I don't see any Chaos Undivided. We have 0. 4 from events, 2 from horde buildings, -6 from local armies, -2 from buildings, -1. So is Chaos Undivided worse? Because why would local armies be reducing it? Unless it's these guys. Yeah, I know they have unique effects. I don't know where to see the effects. I know where to see authority effects.
The plague.
Because I can see Undivided Authority. We're only getting +1. Which is recruitment cost for undivided units, casualty replenishment for undivided units, upkeep, and the Warband Upgrades. And the Warband Upgrades, this is all the undivided ones.
Pox rocks will get you.
And then Nurgle specifically is us. What stance are the Beastmen in here? We're not technically at war with them.
The fecundite.
You fecundite. Am I gonna go here and mess with goblins? They predict the Pyrrhic victory even if we do nothing else. Oh. I don't know, chat. I just don't know. Can we hack it? Or do we need to siege? Because if we siege, we run the risk of the other army coming to relieve them, and then we have to fight all of them at the same time, but they don't have the walls. So this is weapon damage, charge bonus, and the melee attack. I'm gonna give that to our champ. Alright, I'm just gonna make siege towers, continue the siege, and see if their other army comes back or not. And we might have to fight them outside the walls. Oh, level 2. Okay, so Middenheim is ready to upgrade to a Chaos Fort. Ah, there's Dark Fortress. Okay, then it gets serious. Allegiance points gained, plus 20% for alliances and vassalage with Norska. Okay, so that's how we kind of start dealing with the other factions. We get some bonuses from our fort. I found a lot of times when it predicts Pyrrhic, if I don't auto-resolve, it's decisive. Yeah. It usually errs on the side of caution, and you can do better. For sure. But it's still a dangerous siege when there's no siege weapons to mount the walls faster. In my opinion. So yeah, let's grab the Chaos Fort. Better walls, grants an extra construction slot, gives us more corruption, gives us more growth, gives us more supplies, gives us more income, gives us more allegiance points. It's all better, for sure. And we're broke. Let's see what happens. Lots and lots and lots of sieges, though. This time, we get the benefit of sacking or razing their settlement. And I won't claim it for myself, unless I'm supposed to, which I'm not. Because I made that mistake already. Apparently, I was supposed to raze even more to the ground.
There's no leaving here without infection or death.
I'm sorry, what? Are they asking for peace while I am sieging them? They saw me outside their walls and were like, oh my god, it's serious, guys. Dig into the coffers. Find all the money. No. I decline. Oh, they're here. They did what so they said, all right, you won't take no for an answer, so we're just gonna have to come attack you. So they're leaving the garrison. They sent all of their army to come fight. We have to fight the army, the garrison, and the other army all at the same time. So this is gonna be very interesting. This is gonna be a big battle. Which is the whole point, is it not? This is like 2,400 dudes versus my army. On the open field, which I honestly prefer, so that works for me. I think we're better on the open field, especially with all the warhounds. The warhounds should be pretty decent. Oh, of course we're downhill. Because why wouldn't we be? We can go fight over here, though. I'm gonna need some more magic from you. 2. Thanks. Okay. People arrive bet? You want to bet on this, chat? You want a prediction? Alright, here you go. 2 minutes to put your channel points on the line. You better tab back in, because you can win some channel points. And while you're tabbed back in, may I just remind you that this beautiful new DLC, Champions of Chaos, releases on Tuesday for $14.40, and you too can check it out at the link in chat with exclamation wh3 that Nightbot occasionally also posts. Maybe add it to a wish list or check out Warhammer 3 if you haven't already played the base game, which is also on Game Pass. So many of you have no excuse. But very good series, one of my favorite strategy series. With a lot of long-standing support. Continuing to iterate and go back and redo things and make some things a little bit more polished over the years, like the Chaos Warriors in this case. I don't know where to put Nurglings grouped up. Knowing nothing about this game or what the odds are, I've put my favor on Etal to win. Let's see how this plays out or pays out. It really is a great game. Even the mods are in on the take. But no, it's just really, really well made all around.
Warriors of Nurgle!
And there's actually so much gameplay, even without all of the DLCs. Like, I haven't even played all the base game characters from even the last Total War. Put a giant on one side and the trolls on the other. What's up, GDB? I don't know if I can believe you. I think you have false information, GamerDeathBot. You have a 3 hours of the technically, but not really. GDB's popped too many times. Let's take a look at these lads. Get a little run of the battlefield. We're strong! The strongest! Where's my axe boys? Oh, yeah. My Chaos Warriors. And then here's the great weapon boys. I don't need shields.
I just need my trusty two-hander.
My God's call!
All right, you've had your time to bet. Oh, of course they doom stacked all the way at the top.
Forest may be used to
His means to widespread death.
That's usually my strategy.
It is
We are so sluggish and slow that, like, they're attacking me. I don't even think I have the burden of
I'll deal
having to kill them because I'm the defense. But wait, is there a timer? Or am I playing with no timers? I think I'm playing with no timers. So... Oh, they're waiting for reinforcements in 1 minute and 20 seconds. I don't even think that I can make it up the hill in that length of time. But maybe we should just start moving before they get their feet set? Or should I just turtle? Because I don't have any ranged. They're definitely going to have some ranged. I think we're going to have to end up approaching them. Oh, what if we just send all the warhounds up? Oh, they have spears. But they're very weak. What if we just do like a quick poke? And try to run them off the map as fast as we can? Warhounds are not considered large units. That's true, but aren't spears just generally better against charges? Or is it only large? Oh yeah. Gotta get in there, take a little nibble, take a little bite out of the goblins, and then get out of there. Enemy reinforcements approach!
Approaching.
Oh,
Attack
don't
with
retreat.
caution,
I'm actually
Commander.
trying to pull you out. All right, now we're gonna turn up the speed and go into a sprint. Goblins don't get bonus versus charge or large. They're very small boys. Fair enough.
exalted hero of Nurgle.
All right, so my goal here is basically to try and take them in their super disjointed form. Maybe single out their great shaman, if possible, with my hero. Dude, the giant is so fast. I'm just gonna get the giant right in the thick of these orc boys.
Bloodthirsty. Very well.
Have them go to town. Retreat here, pull back, and then just smash the bulk of our primary forces against the ones that we've caught out of position right here. Which is gonna, of course, put us out of position, but we have to try and take down, like, their weakest weenies while we have the chance. And ideally, wait until they settle in. I need to go get our our little warhounds need to kind of circle back and try to get these archers. So let's see if we can take a really wide berth. We might even, if it wasn't for these dudes right here, because this is sort of the edge of the map. We're gonna try going that way. And then Festus, I'm just gonna do healing elixirs so that we can start popping some heals.
Old Sawbones provides!
All right, Giant is kind of just getting peppered with archery. He's just now in heal range. So we're gonna try and get a nice stream of corruption, which we can now overcast.
Of blade!
Hit all them, go for a direct damage spell against their lord. Spend that mana, heal the giant. Oh, that tanked him. Wow. Oh god, I didn't see our hero is in there. Our hero is in there, just getting chunked. Send the monsters. Oh, that's not a good matchup at all, is it? So it's a really good matchup for Marauders of Nurgle, but not for Marauders. So we're gonna branch off, hit those guys, take the Nurgle boys in. Oh wait, they're already fighting somebody. This little forest is kind of a mess, isn't it?
Valiant slog! More casualties! Exalted hero of Nurgle! Kill the Nurgle!
Dude, it's hard to keep up with all this. There's a lot of bad guys on the screen right now. Okay, the Chaos dudes. We're gonna do a little bit of this trickery. Try and sprint around behind them if we can. Let's find all the sleepers. I want to find all the army's resident sleepers. And give them a job. Oh, my hero's retreating, you bastard.
By the power of Nurgle!
You better come back, because I'm healing you.
Yes, I say it.
I'm gonna put you in me cauldron.
Alright, we're gonna start eating away at their rangers back here. Oh, this whole side is almost retreating. That's fantastic. Keep up the pressure. My hero has decided to come back. I'm just gonna go for their hero and hope for the best, because he should be getting healed soon. Because we're doing fine in here. We gotta break this up. Oh, they got multiple heroes back here. Yeah, they're moving all over the place, but their health is really low. All right, we're gonna send the monstrous to try and break up the orc boys. The giant in here is still just kind of doing work.
We are the foe! Annihilate them! Warriors of Nurgle!
There's too many of our good troops just kind of like doom stacked right here in this very awkward.
Let there be butchery!
Oh, they've got trolls. I'm gonna send my giant versus their trolls. Oh, we're trying to kill one of their lords. Oh, that's fantastic. They're just eating them. I don't think Pink Doubters are very excited right now. He's like, excuse me, I'm trying to come through, please, excuse me. I don't know, it's still pretty even. How do we not have any mana? Oh, are we using mana on this? Does this take mana? Or are we just being mana drained?
Sweet butchery!
I think we may have killed one of their legendary lords.
Dismember! For glory!
Chaos Marauders!
Chaos Marauders, chase them off the damn map!
Move! Move on them! We want their eyes!
Unless they're broken, then in that case, don't do that.
Eat your souls! Plague and pestilence! Kill!
I have fear for our giant's survival. His continued life may be short-lived, but I think we're starting to win. I want their eyes. No, there really wasn't a very big mana pool. I see a lot of enemies breaking. I know what to do. Crush them from the other side. And then back it up. Go for their leader. Bounce it the other way. The swarm hungers. It's these monstrous infantry. Their trolls are the ones that are causing us some big problems.
Warriors of Nurgle!
Because they're basically like full. And they're all just like these guys, the big blue boys right in the middle. This stinks! I hate this! Okay.
Marauders of Nurgle! Brothers in decay!
We have to run all the way back.
Gods demanded!
We gotta get this little cluster right here. There we go. Ooh. Okay, so we actually do need to try and like chase down any of their leaders that we can find, because this is an open field battle. So if we can kill them before they retreat, that would be ideal. Teep, 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 teep. Bite him! Bite his ankles! Not waddling fast enough. Not even close. Anyway, Blue Believers, that's you. Payout is coming. Enjoy your channel points. Blue Believers had 1.9 million channel points on the line and only inherit 256,000. That's very sad. There just weren't any other pink doubters.
Pestilent marauders!
They were extremely confident. Always go all in. If you were a pink doubter in one, it was almost a 9-to-1 payout though, so that would have been pretty sweet, you know?
This is the greatest raid! You'll see! The gods will reward us!
This is the greatest raid! I'll prove it! Watch me, glorious brothers! I will drink our leader's next concoction without even asking him what's in the ingredient list. Only reason I bet against, because the payout was just too alluring. 466 losses, so we did take some heat. Nobody got wiped out though, and of course, oh man, dude, the Chaos Trolls got 231 kills. 184 for our Great Warriors. They're incredible too. The Marauders were pulling some weight. 151 kills from these Warhounds with the back flank. That was pretty sweet. Hey, what's up, Bucky? It's going pretty good now. The internet's been fantastic for the last 3+ hours since we got the right Twitch server. Campaign's been, it's got some questionable and dubious issues now because we got declared on by a very powerful foe who's right next door, so we're gonna see how long that lasts. But 350 infections, 500 souls. Let's take the souls. I want army replenishment too, but this is the first time that there's been a tempting alternative to just army replenishment. Actually, we do really need the army replenishment because there's the bad guy's right next door. Fine. Because we have to actually do the siege still. That was just a field battle. A path to glory. Mage Hunter. Ooh. We killed Warg in battle. And got Pigeon Plucker pendant. +2 melee defense. And a pendant that does an AoE that reduces speed and melee attack. Ooh, Regiment of Renown. The Daemon Spew. The zealousness of the Forsaken is especially great in those reborn in the macabre paradise of the Garden of Nurgle. A Chaos Giant. And the Winds of Pain. The world yields to those who master the winds of magic. +10 mana per turn for all armies of all factions. Excellent. Ah! So, where are we? This is my turn, right? Yeah, they attack me on their turn. So I can, like, chase down the other army. But they're gonna retreat, aren't they? They're in the Raiden camp stance. I don't think I can actually get to them. Decisive victory. Auto-resolve says we're not gonna lose any units. Let's auto-resolve this. 400 lost. And I think we're gonna burn it to the ground. I would like to sack it and then raise it, but I don't know if that's too greedy. Is that too greedy, chat? But anyways, it's been going good, Bucky. Thanks for asking. Sacking it just means you affect their building levels, but you get money and unit XP. Raising it means the settlement is actually gone. I know you have to wait a turn, but I'm probably not moving from this spot anyways. So let's sack it first because... When did I get 13,000 cash? Greebits is also down. +5 leadership against greenskins. Looking good. Now we do have to wait a turn, yes, but we can go ahead and chase this army. Oh, we're gonna lose units if we auto-resolve these weenies? Are you gonna make me fight this? Everybody's almost dead. $14! What's up, Lashley? Thanks for 55 months of sub. How you doing? Clubba Backstabber. Now that's a great name. Festus the Leech Lord. Why is they got Backstabber? I don't get Festus the Bestest. I don't think we need to do anything. We just have to send in the boys.
The dead must rot. These are the last flesh. These are the only acceptable outcomes.
Oh no, there was a bad guy there the whole time. Oh no! They caught me sleeping.
Exalted hero of Nurgle.
Why are these goblin archers so strong? Oh yeah, and we can do our single target attack. That is the one that I can't do because we don't have 14 mana. We have 11 mana. We've already got one of them to retreat. My trolls are just kind of having a grand old time here. And then we're just 1v1ing a Club of Backstab. And we're gonna dump some slime juice on his head. I think I need to start Total War again. The last I played was Shogun 2. It's a good time, Bucky. You get to do stuff like this. And that was the straw that broke the camel's back. I win! Now let's run this dude down on fast forward speed. The last one I played was Empire. Well, you guys are actually in luck because any of the Total Wars have been great jump on points, but since Warhammer 3 is the newest, it's currently the best jump on points. Because some people are like, oh, there's too much DLC, it's a little intimidating. But, like, honestly, if you just jump into Total War Warhammer 3, whether you already have Game Pass and you just download it, or you get it maybe when it's on sale again, or whatever, there's a lot to do with the existing factions, and you can kind of just, like, get in before all the DLCs hit, and it feels like there's too many choices. Because right now, this is, like, the first... Is this the first paid Legendary Lords pack for 3? I want to say this is the first one for 3. 2022's been a blur, so I'm trying to remember. I mean, this Ogre Kingdoms came out at launch, so I don't really count Ogre Kingdoms. But yeah, that was a launch release. Because it was free if you got the game day one. Day one DLC. Good battle. Decisive. And we should have killed the big boy. But yeah, it's a good time to jump in because like we're playing the super campaign with all the factions, but the base game has like a really great tutorial. If your last Warhammer, I mean, if your last Total War was Shogun, then it's been a while, or Empire. Like it's been a long time. So is there a good beginner campaign for 1 or 2? There is a great campaign for 3, and I'll show you what I mean. Like, it's a full story campaign with dialogue and, like, breadcrumbed missions that guide you on the battle mechanics, the campaign map mechanics. So I would just start with 3. If you're looking to get into the Total War Warhammer games. You don't need to start with 1 or 2. You can add those in later to play the super campaign if you want. Is there a Season Pass Deluxe version? I haven't seen the Season Pass, but I don't know. Not that I've seen, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. All right, let's do Army Replenishment. But different lords and factions have, like, harder or easier mechanics. So they have some that they recommend to begin, and then you can kind of advance. Like, I would consider this a fairly... I personally, I feel like any faction that doesn't have sort of a focus on having a base of operations and you're kind of more focused on raising or sacking and being on the move and on the go is a little bit more advanced. So I'm probably playing what I would consider a less beginner-friendly faction, but it's also a DLC faction. And it's one of 4, so they're not all going to play the same way necessarily. Even though Chaos does tend to go with the raising and the not plunging. I was thinking of plunger. Chat. Raising, plundering. Plunging? Plundering. Can we change that word? Okay, I was trying to think of what the hell I'm talking about. But some may say it's easier because you don't have to manage 7 different settlements and province groupings and clusters. And you just have to focus on your armies. Maybe that is easier for some people. Start with 3 and get 1 and 2 for extra content if you like it. Yes. And at that point, the nice thing about the DLCs for Warhammer is none of them add substantial game-changing mechanics in the way that like a Stellaris does. Where like if you don't have Stellaris Federations, you're missing a chunk of the game, right? You're missing the Federations. All the DLCs for Total War are new factions, and those factions have mechanics that are special to them. But it doesn't take away, like you not having them doesn't take away from the overall sort of gameplay feature list. If that makes sense. So you can choose which DLCs you want or don't want, if any, based on which factions you think are the coolest, and you don't have to worry about like, oh, well, if you don't get the Vampire Coast, then you're missing out on like all these cool boat mechanics. So it's a nice way to do it, where if you like, I don't care about this faction, then you just don't buy it. And the AI can still play as those factions, just you can't, I think. The Morbid Coast. You just had to go there, didn't you? You just had to go there. Let me make a save. The Fecundites. And I'll show you what I mean. Dude, boat mechanics. Those are the new guys. So we were just playing Immortal Empires, which has all the things from Warhammer 1, 2, and 3. So it's quite extensive, probably looks a little overwhelming. And we were playing as one of the 4 new Champions of Chaos DLC Legendary Lords. And I believe we got Bellicor as a free LC.
We shall enact my...
And these guys just got a whole redo from their original introduction. Changed their mechanics quite a bit. But then with just Total War Warhammer 3, you've got the Realm of Chaos campaign, which is its own campaign on a map that is specific to Total War Warhammer 3. And then you've got all of these except for the Warriors of Chaos and Ogre Kingdoms. So with the base game, you get 1 Demon of Chaos, 2 from Grand Cathay, Korn, Kislev, who is the main characters of the prologue story, which if you play the prologue, it's very big. Series of missions. Nurgle, which we're not playing this guy, but we're playing with some Nurgle forces. Slanesh, and then Zinch. So each of these has their own campaign on the same map. So you get to play with all those with just the base game. And if you want to check it out, chat, you can click on the link with exclamation Warhammer 3. It'll take you over there, give you more information on this and the DLCs, as well as help support the stream in a big way and help make more sponsorships like this possible in the future, because they really go a long way in making a lot of other streams possible, which I appreciate you guys being here so that I can take opportunities like this for games that I think are really great fits for the channel. And I've really enjoyed playing Warhammer 3 and 2. Over the years? It's been a couple years now, which is wild. Is this end of stream? Yeah, we're gonna wind down for now and come back earlier tomorrow. We had some tech difficulties at the beginning of the stream today, and that kind of wore me out, and I apologize for that. So I'm gonna make it up to you. We're gonna start earlier tomorrow. We're gonna be on time, and we're gonna be able to sort of have a little bit more brain power to focus. So be doing it back to back. You make it so cinematic during battle, it's awesome. Hey, I'm glad you like it. I like to try and zoom in and look at the character details. I like to take my time and not feel too rushed, and try to make good battle decisions and campaign map decisions. I'm also, like, not certain that we were on a path to victory tonight, but we'll take a look at the possibility of either continuing this campaign or starting another one of the Legendary Lord campaigns, where maybe I play a little bit better and learn some of the mechanics. Weekend streams are +2 regardless. I don't think that's how you use +2, but I'll accept it. But yeah. I wouldn't mind possibly trying a new Immortals Chaos run. I really want to try Village. Because I want to see some more mechanics of the new Legendary Lords. Haha, weekend stream. +2, I agree with you, streamer. Serious +2s all across chat right now. Thanks again, War of the Worlds, for getting us up the Lil Guy games. And Lashley for the 14 months. Thanks both of you, once again. But yeah, we'll see if you guys want to continue this or if you want to see a new campaign. That way, because I felt a little bit rushed with the unfortunate Twitch server things, I would like to slow down and kind of explain more of the game, and especially for new players, so that you guys kind of understand more what's going on, because there was a certain pressure to sort of get into battles because of all the wasted time. So I would say my bad, but it was not my bad. It was Twitch. We found a server that works, and the last 3.5 hours of stream have been very good. So we got about 5 hours total in today, but I hope you guys had fun anyways. Sorry it's not longer, and we'll come back tomorrow and do it again, but better and newer, okay? Because I really want to get, like, my teeth sunk into one of these campaigns to get a little further in. But it's also fun to check out the new Legendary Lords and see what their different sort of powers and unique mechanics are. But anywho, whew, thanks for watching, everybody. Check out the game. Check out the DLC if it's something that you think would interest you. If not, thanks for watching anyways, and maybe giving a chance to something new or that's not in your typical wheelhouse. Because I appreciate you anyway, one way or the other, for being here listening to this, and also being patient, because those types of tech issues don't come up too often, but when they do, they're incredibly frustrating to me. So thanks for bearing with it. I tried to just look past it, and I'm still thinking about it. So I'm gonna just take a sleep, reset, come back earlier, stronger, and try to do a longer stream tomorrow, okay? So, come back then. I'm sending you all to the void. Good night. Thanks again to the sponsors for the opportunity, if they're out there somewhere. And I had a blast getting to check out a little bit of the pre-release content today. Come back at like 2 to 3 p.m. Pacific tomorrow. Let's say like 2:30 p.m. Pacific, okay? 2:30 p.m. Pacific will be start time for Sunday. Oh. And then there'll probably be streams, I would think, after that as well. But tomorrow is also sponsored with Total War Warhammer 3. So we got some more new stuff to check out. I'll catch you then. Night, everybody. Have a good one. See you later, Luim, One Classy Doge, Evanito, Mewood Flack is leaving, Vorpal Dude, Into the Void, Golden Rupee, Get in the Hole, Bucky, and Grugan, Hello Mod Squad. Thanks, Arathon, Grey Fox Hound. I did not get smaller recently in Blux. Or did I? Oh, we're also not starting soon. We're ending soon. Canino Soldier and Alamain and Metalbit. Katakiwi, Leda, Perfidious Platypus. Have a good one. Bye, Stranger Wolful. See you later, Autocog, Smilk, Invlux, Sanishar, Squirrel, The Dark, Gilmadesh, T-Rex, all the lurkers coming out of the woodwork. Have a good night, Shadowlight. And Icer Joker, Super Dingler, Skullgar, Jimmy Shoes, and Galligan, and anybody that I skipped. Lashley, I didn't skip anybody on purpose, but I will catch you for the next one. Have a good one. Sorry about the VOD carnage as well, because, woof. Very interesting VOD carnage day. There's like 3 VODs. One of them for sure needs to be deleted. And then the other 2 are part 1 and part 2. I'm gonna rename. So that way it's less confusing. Bye. Good night. I'm trying to rename it while I'm still live and I can't because I'm still broadcasting. That's impossible. Let's have some more good streams this week, okay? I'm doubling down. Oh, the other person in this house thinks I'm insane.